Ooh, man. Okay. Hello, everybody. Back to well, who knows if it's going to be an episode or another segment, but we'll see. Regardless, we got BCS back on the cast. One way or another.
Hey!
Yeah, I wanted to laugh so bad when you were coughing when I was thinking it. I don't know why.
I was coughing. You can hear that?
Nah, I think he was talking about me coughing. I think I was coughing before you. But no, actually, that was pay. I don't smoke.
Right.
Y'all are hilarious.
Lauren, are you partaking this cast?
Oh, yes.
I need to.
We need you. We need you.
Might be able to find a flaker here. A flake or two somewhere.
A flake. That's like the down bad stoner hours.
Listen,
I'm just happy I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm pretty sure.
Man,
look. There were some down bad times in my stoner life when I was growing up. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
I'll be scraping my finger off of the rolling tray for any sort of dust. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but yeah, the flake comment. That was relatable and at home. That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
sure to a lot of stoners that have gone through the hard times like that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, that one has worn me thin. That was funny. I love it.
But nah, in case y'all didn't see the first bonus Black Oak Society episode, well, we have the same crew minus one. Snooks is not with us tonight, but we have Lauren Randolph, Pay, Bugs, and Brian Purnell with us here tonight. Go ahead and shout yourselves out, because everyone here now after that cast literally has been trying to do some content grind. So who wants to go first with that?
It doesn't matter. Ladies first, Lauren. If you want to give your info.
All right. Well, what it do, y'all? My name is Lauren. Social media information is Gerst Lauren. I came up with that one. I'm very proud of myself.
I like that.
GERSTLAUREN.
Basically, for all the other Laurens out there that are enthusiasts, you are slacking because you did not. You didn't come up with it. You never thought of it, and yeah.
And you're not getting paid for it.
Them some lame Laurens. Them other Laurens. They lame.
Yeah, that's what your tag should be. Lame Laurens 1 through 450. So, anyway, but yeah, like for real, go ahead and follow Lauren, because I'm not sure exactly what you're gonna be doing with them glasses, but you got some Ray-Ban
I traded the glasses in. I traded
the glasses in.
Wait, excuse me?
An actual GoPro.
Yeah, she traded the glasses in.
Well,
She has a GoPro.
I personally did not. It was a gift. It was a gift by a lovely fiance.
Mm-hmm.
So he believes in a craft. He believes in a passion. And
You know,
I can't wait to see.
That's funny because
24 has in store.
as someone who has a GoPro, I need the glasses. And
Really?
a lot of parks, in fact, I would say 99% of parks, I can't use my GoPro at unless I am a certain content creator.
You really can't. But I will tell you. Go ahead, my bad.
But yeah, basically the glasses is the cheat, because I get to go in any ride, and now they're getting really good with the stabilization, and get those shots. But the GoPro still takes really good action shots by itself, so you should still have that with you at the park. Even if you can't bring it with you on the ride, having a mount or some sort of like gimbal, that really helps with those shots too. So
absolutely.
Gotcha.
So
So
yeah,
what you
have
said is I
both.
should have both.
Oh yeah, when you get into content creation, you realize you're gonna need tools. You have a toolbox.
Absolutely.
A toolbox. I feel like Bob the Builder.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go and start looking. Oh, I need this for this because that goes with this, and this small little thing that costs way too much for the size and what it does, but it's super important and is vital for everything. Yeah. It's that's somewhat technology, but. But yeah, I'm super happy everyone is getting into that because, I mean,
yeah, man,
y'all got the parks and you're traveling to them, and hell, who knows what's happening with Texas Two Step? Maybe Jeffrey Siebert, the GOAT, could bless us with maybe,
just maybe.
But yeah, go ahead and follow Gris Lauren on all the socials. And who wants to go now?
Follow me.
I'll go. Since I'm the me, baby, I guess. That's funny. But no, my name is Brian, and you can actually follow me on IG at coaster underscore shorts with a Z on Instagram. That's coaster underscore shorts with a Z on the end.
Underscore shorts, because you like the word shorts, right?
I like the word shorts, but listen, I'm telling you.
And he likes wearing shorts.
And I definitely do. It's a lot of dope.
What's your favorite? Cargos, denims?
Denims, for real.
You gotta have a variety. You gotta do it all.
And I really do. I do have a variety, but the denims are just my faves, you know.
Man, I can go a lot of shorts. I mean, I can't do sweat shorts in the summer, but I love chilling in swim trunks
to a park. It don't matter.
Look, in there. People probably knew me in the summer because of my Bucky swim trunks when I wore at least once a week to King's Dominion.
Is that the little knee-length black ones?
Yes. No. What? I'm kidding. No, those don't. They're the regular red trunks.
Okay. I was like, there was some black ones Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That you sported.
Wait a minute.
No, I'll be jumping on Intimidator with this.
What are you wearing in these parks, sir?
Listen, when you're going to I-305 with a marathon, people think it's just a marathon. No, this is like a sport. All right, I'll be going with a Speedo, okay, goggles.
Speedo.
I come prepared. I'm kidding. All right, if y'all really thought, imagine.
Oh God!
Imagine
this is
if
about
all
to go left.
just wore Speedos to the next.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So let me ask Will now. Where are the BCS Speedo merch? I just
absolutely. Please don't throw a fit.
Just make sure there's no ass pops involved with that. Jesus Christ. If y'all have heard the cast in the last 4 episodes, you at least be familiar with that. So I'm not even going to explain anymore. Like literally, it's high rollers vocabulary at this point. Popping and after that day, like
and I literally have been saying that shit like after that episode, like I still been saying that shit like all day. Whoever I'm talking to, I'm referring to ass pops, and they're like, "What the hell?" Yeah, don't even worry about it.
There are times like when I was traveling, like when I was traveling recently, I was walking out and told Gavin and Ian, and I'm like, "Man, that bathroom definitely has something must pop." All right. Anyways, Pay.
Wow.
Go ahead and shout out yourself what you do, cause you'll be content grinding the most out of all of us. I feel like
he really do.
You have a little.
This is Pay from the A, and I'm Pay Loves Coasters. That's LUVS, and I just do a lot of video shorts with coasters and other amusement rides featuring BCS.
That boy's amazing. I'm telling you now, he's amazing at it.
Y'all better follow.
Having a good time learning.
You ain't carrying no
them shorts, especially
If anybody's gonna keep you up on your content, it's up to him. I'll be like that. I don't fall behind. Wait a minute.
Listen, shit. He be helping me. I told him if it wasn't for him and my brother, probably I wouldn't even start a coaster shorts, bro. Like
I'll tell you. It's obvious that you do it.
Yeah, and Pay was giving tips before he got the GoPro. I was just like, hey, I can get with it, and yeah, the little pay reels and shit be having folks about to cry sometimes. I'm telling y'all about it. You don't be playing no games.
It's sentimental.
It is. It was some beautiful posts. 2 of them almost got me.
Yeah, I can relate to that because I'll be doing that with pictures on Instagram.
Listen. chest be getting tight and your eyes filling with water. Ain't nobody got time.
I'll be trying to make people be. I'll be trying to get these angles. Be like, damn, like this is really like be really riding these works of art. Like that's like how I'd be trying to take pictures sometimes. You know.
Yep.
Beautiful pieces of machinery.
Machines, metal, and electricity.
And that's why I'm so sad. One of my favorite pictures is a picture of a coaster. I generally think is underrated, but has had a BBL, a new implants, has gotten leg lengthening surgery.
Wait a minute.
Man, not leg
it got its knees done.
So like steel curtain.
Oh God, what is going on with steel curtain?
But so yeah, basically it's funny because actually
it's in ICU, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to say like honestly there actually is some information about that. It's SNS given like the last effort for sure. I mean, we kind of knew that, but basically Kennywood is saying this is it. That type of ordeal.
But this is it, as in, what do you mean?
This
is it. This
this solution,
chance?
yeah, this is the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, though, I guess the rider's out. So what happens then? The SNS gets sued.
That's exactly right. Or I find this the most interesting in the talk.
Oh Lord, they gonna fire baby.
Like who? Because really, I always say who's at fault, because there's debate between who really is at fault, and in my opinion, the end all be all. SNS saw what was wrong, what could have been fixed. They are the engineers, and they still chose the product even though Kennywood said, hey, we want this, and says, hey, this probably isn't the best idea, but we can make it work, all right?
Right,
and,
because then
saw what happened.
Right, because then some other manufacturers or something turned them down, right?
Yeah. I mean, rumors are rumors, but they're from reputable sources from years ago, but it's like around 2017, 2018 when they were designing the ride, RMC was a really big proponent because I mean they were cheaper. They still are one of the cheaper manufacturers to use at the time, especially when you're not shipping them overseas. An American base, everything's made here. You're using trucks to send that and not ships and big shipping containers. So they were really looking at them for and. Honestly, I think that would have been a really good fit for the park.
Right, I was just thinking like that. RMC at Kennywood? Man.
And it would have been like a little more back where steel curtain is, not exactly as in the forefront, in the midway.
Gotcha.
But that's exactly where they said, hey, we need more foundation, so this is going to cost more moolah. They said, hey, SNS, appreciate you. Hey.
Thank you.
They moved them sheets over and closed the door real quick.
I am clowning.
And then that I'm gonna say that post nut clarity came real quick from Kennywood.
I cannot.
Well, they turned the lights on and saw what actually had happened.
Wes, have you written it before?
Yes, I didn't realize my 2 rides would have been that lucky. It was open that whole night. 2 trains.
Whoa.
That whole night, yes.
Wow.
And I'm like, and looking back, me and RC are like, man, we were lucky as hell.
Yeah, y'all were.
Like,
y'all were.
Yeah, that's that.
So what?
I didn't even know it had 2 trains.
Right. I mean.
It did opening day. That's the only time I've seen them.
So the main issue is at first it was the sensors with the trains, and now it's the supports. Running 2 trains puts a lot of workload on the sport. So, specifically, when you put it in an area that is not have a great foundation and needs more than what was put, and they shortcutted on that. So. One train generally is not because they want to now; it's because they have to for integrity. And even then, we're still seeing it have issues. So they're saying, we need to do a big old fix. So
wow. So at this point, what honestly can they do to even fix it though?
Yeah, what's the next step?
So that's why
they're not
I'm
injecting the ground with cement. I don't.
And like SNS is saying they're doing the big. There was a Reddit post we covered on a few casts ago. But essentially, it was actually from the perspective of an SNS employee, and that was actually interesting perspective because we've only heard really Kennywood's side. consumer side be pissed. And so hearing from the little bit inside of it, which hopefully they still have a job, they kept it incognito enough. It was a lot of information, honestly. But yeah, essentially they're doing a big lot of protein adding to the sports. They're beefing them up for sure.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure how. We can't really say how, because I mean, even that was vague how they said, but they said they're putting a lot of effort. I mean, in fact, a couple millions investment into essentially keeping it whatever that is done with this investment for up to 20 years, and then if need be, they can put more and refurbish it, whatnot, and keep it going for even longer.
You know what? Fuck it. Let Zamperla come in there and do it. Zamperla to the rescue. Zamperla to the goddamn rescue.
I mean, at this point,
throw a cape on their CEO's back and have at it.
At this point.
Speaking of Zamperla.
Right. Did y'all see that picture?
Which one?
The one of the engineer standing on the spike?
No.
I'm gonna send that to y'all. That was crazy. I was like, that actually, because I'm gonna talk about that with the cast with RC. I've been pretty, okay, this is a ride. This is gonna be definitely a good ride, but I don't know if it's gonna be sitting anywhere, for me. But in general, seeing homie just chilling on that spike, just his legs.
He's standing up there?
No. He's like sitting, like in between the cross ties.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Is he a construction worker?
Yeah. He works on it. Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody need to Google and see if he's still alive. That is a mess. Why would you do that?
Oh, I'm about to send it to you.
I don't care how cool you think
probably
he
up
is.
there fitting something together, right?
Oh, probably.
He's probably on the part of the spike that the train is not going to even reach, because them test runs, it was not really going that high on that spike.
I see. So it looks like he just took a selfie of himself all the way at the top of the spike. It's like a what's the best way to describe?
I'm sorry, but like this spike dwarves Power Tower. Like you're just like, I don't think we've really we're really gonna ever experience weightlessness like this before, and that's why I'm like, holy shit, this might actually this might be a slap.
No, when I tell you, I did say that. Wait until July.
It's gonna be hot as hell though.
Your dopamine levels are going to be through the roof.
Your what?
Her dopamine levels.
Oh my god.
And it's my birthday weekend.
That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you are turning up.
Y'all, I will not be the same person that
just play the hyperpop or any song that is upbeat and fast at 2 times speed, because that's gonna be Lauren's energy that weekend.
The hell.
Energizer Bunny energy.
Pretty much so. Especially since I'll be working like a dog right afterwards.
Nah.
Oh, hey, look. Like I always say, work hard, play harder.
That's right. So when it's time, oh my god.
There you go. And I expect to see all of y'all there.
Speaking of which, where else should we expect and hope to see some people? Or at least for future stuff, so y'all can keep up and know about it.
Okay, well, for BCS, our first trip is definitely going to be this April. It is our Texas two-step. We will be visiting.
Yeehaw!
Not San Diego, San Antonio, excuse me. And also DDT and Six Flags Fiesta Texas, which is actually one of my favorite Six Flags parks. I mean,
y'all can't see, but I'm pumping my fist right now.
I'm a virgin, so.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
I mean, I'm a virgin of Fiesta Texas.
I understood that, but all the other listeners.
Listen,
there's so many contexts to certain things. You just
I'm a 38-year-old virgin. That would be terrible.
Well, now you can be slandered. Now that can easily be edited and taken out by anybody that is listening to this cast. So, congratulations. Wow. I'm telling you, once you learn editing, it is a weapon. But yeah, Black Coast Society, first trip, Texas two-step. We're going to be in San Antonio. It's going to be a blast, y'all. We're going to be mixing too, so even if you can't make it to both days, or even if you can't make it to the parks, but you still want to hang, we're going to have an Airbnb. We're going to be eating places, you know. Hey, we're going to be talking about it. Keep up with the socials at Black Coast Society on Instagram, on Facebook. You know. And we're posting every single day, too. Thanks to our boy, Pay. Appreciate you so much, man. Appreciate
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That although it is called Black Coastal Society, the Black Coastal Society group is for anybody.
Yes.
You do not have to
anybody.
Be African American or a person of color to join. The vibe is for anybody, everybody. If y'all vibe with us, we vibe with you.
Absolutely.
I love it. Yes, we got Holiday World this year as well. We got Kings Island. We got Cedar Point. We got Six Flags Great Adventure. We got what else? We got
Wild Adventures.
And all the mini meets in between, you know, because there's gonna be people making trips, and it's basically the little hors d'oeuvres in between the main courses, right?
There you go.
The calendar is packed.
But yeah, this is a really big year for BCS, Black Coast Society. Definitely come out and support. We'd love to hang out with you. Because honestly, for me at least, doing 2023 has ruined going to parks by myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like I kind of hate even going to King's Dominion just by myself now. I'm always asking any homie that is in the area. I'm like, hey, you trying to go? I'm going. You know, just let me know. Like,
hey, I'm that one that'll be like, I'll buy your ticket or at least go and have with you. Like,
right.
Come on.
Something must be wrong with me because when I tell you I will go to a park in a heartbeat by
but
myself.
Look, you are a little deserted when it comes to. I get the desperation in that aspect.
I can't.
Look, you're sitting here flagging SOS. Anytime a plane is going by.
Desperation. I appreciate that so much.
I'm sorry.
My first time going to Texas was by myself.
But no, like.
And I had a damn good time. Okay.
No, I don't even blame it because I've had a great time. Like, say for example, when I went to Florida in September, technically by myself, but me and Will came in at different times, flew out at different times, and I was still hanging out and seeing different people. But I was still by myself, if that made sense.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. So yeah, that was cool, you know. That was interesting. Now, I'm trying to think. Like, going out to Hershey by myself was one of the most lonely trips I had this year, but it was still fun.
So far, I've done Cali, part of Cali by myself. Well, actually, yeah, it was only just one park by myself, but I did have a friend that flew out there to join me, which is so awesome. Love it to death. But Texas and Florida I've done by myself as well. And I had a time. My first time going to Universal, well, it wasn't my first time going to Universal, second time, but it was my first time in like over 20 years. And I don't think I couldn't have been with anybody else because I had to move at my own pace, but at the same time it wasn't too fast and it wasn't too slow because Universal, from the parking lot to the actual fucking entrance, is like 3.8 miles. So that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you would have been so upset with how we walked in with the recent trip and my birthday trip. Because we came in from our boy Mark's house. Because he lives like a 10-minute walk. So we literally walked from his house to... Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, it was hey, we came in blazed, so it was worth it.
Wow.
So essentially y'all did a marathon before the park.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Look, I said I was thinking as long as it wasn't Halloween Horror Nights, which I don't know. Florida people have some different feet. Their whole foot is just a shell. It's not even a skin anymore. Because there ain't no way y'all be doing HHN all those nights and be fine. Because my one night... Yeah, because my one night, it felt like I was a broken man. I felt like I almost... I couldn't walk. back to the car.
Let me tell y'all, the best
Oh my
footwear,
God.
and a lot of people might feel like this is controversial, but the best footwear that you can wear in the park are Yeezys.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
know.
my
I be
boy
seeing that.
One of my
Snooks.
Yeezy foam runners, shout out to Kanye. Well, not anymore because yeah. Okay,
Wait.
I won't get into that. But I wear them in Dollywood and then also the Six Flags over Georgia. And when I tell you I had no residual foot pain whatsoever, get you a pair. Get you a pair. Find it online. I swear I'd be there. I'd be
Wow.
the spokesperson
I'm trying to
for his shoes.
find the shoes that people have been talking about that they say are really good. It's almost like Ease or something. Like V's? I don't know. Vooz?
Yeah. Never heard of those.
Yeah, I don't
What are
know.
those?
I've seen them around the parks with a good amount of enthusiasts
What
this
are
year.
those?
Yeah, for real. What are those?
Do
But
they
yeah,
look
like
nice?
Right.
yeah, they look just like regular, like honestly, like regular walking running shoes. So I know El Toro
Yeah,
Ryan has
probably.
sponsored them a good bit too. So
Oh,
or
okay.
he was
Oh, yeah,
sponsored
I
by
know
them.
what shoes you're talking about. Then, yeah,
Fuzi or Vizi or something.
yeah, you might be right. I think it's
Vessi.
easier.
Vessi footwear? Vessi walking shoes. Yes. The Vessis. I hear nothing but good stuff because even people that have not seen El Toro Ryan and returned about that, they were saying how good those are. And they look nice. Like there's a lot of different pairs. There's boots even. I see. So yeah, that's cool. That's important for me. I tank it with the skating shoes. I don't know. I'm able to do it. I don't know. It's because I have flat feet already.
Me too.
But yeah,
Sir, did
skating
you say
shoes for me. Just
skating
do it.
shoes?
Oh yeah, I wear Vans and Converses, and I'll be all right.
Okay, so that just got
In a-
to be
in a
weird.
park?
This is not him.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no!
And you see the steps I be putting in.
My God, my big toes would be bleeding on the inside. Oh hell no!
See, for me, it's whenever it's the big knuckle. Whenever they're tied too tight, or the shoe itself is too tight. Like the
What the
big,
hell is the big knuckle?
the big toe knuckle. I can't describe it.
The callus on the side of your toe?
It's not callous. Well, at least mine is, but it'll hurt. And then I guess if I continue and I wear shoes like that, it would callous. So, Jesus. Which, by the way,
Feet or hands?
these are feet. I'm not a monkey. So,
Oh my God! You should have got knuckles. I don't have any knuckles on my feet.
I'm pretty sure there are foot knuckles, right? Like those have to be
They
knuckles.
just joints.
Well, I guess there are joints. Maybe
Y'all gotta
Do
y'all
you have
gotta stop smoking.
knuckles
We
on?
need to take an anatomy class.
No, we need to stop doing
Okay,
drugs.
okay. Here is
I don't want to stop
Good
doing that.
knuckles.
the meta. Oh my God, Jesus. This is hard while smoking. The metas, whatever the MTP joint, also informally known as toe knuckles, are the joints between the
They're not
metatarsal.
known as toe knuckles. I didn't even know that. Who knows that?
Please, I really wish. Why did y'all invite him tonight?
Toe elbows.
Right, I wasn't saying.
What about toe elbows, guys? I like that.
What the hell? The behind?
Did you
your
say toe elbow?
toe? He did.
Yeah, what if we?
What the hell is a toe elbow?
I mean, that might be better because you know how your elbow, is joint connected to your hand,
Uh-oh.
and then your knuckles are
Elbow.
so. The knuckle I'm talking about on your toe is more so the elbow of your toe.
Toe.
All right, this is getting
Toe
ridiculous.
If it makes sense
Yeah.
to you,
He said it's getting ridiculous.
All right, normally where the bunions are, essentially, that's where it would hurt if I wear too tight of Vans, and that's how I'm gonna.
That's where the knuckles.
so can we just
That
can
is
we just chalk it up to say that your toe was hurting?
Oh no,
You're right.
my toes feel. It's the actual. After a long day, it'll be my arches, like normal, or my back, like
Right.
just like normal, like
Yeah.
so. And generally, I notice if I'm at events that I'm not riding rides, it's worse because I'm sitting down more. I'm sitting on a ride for at least a period of time, or I'm sitting on the queue gates or whatever. If I'm walking around HHN, there's nowhere really to sit. Like, you know, there's nowhere. I'm standing and I'm walking. You have to commit to find somewhere to sit and take that break. You know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
unless you're sitting on the floor in dust, you know, because they
Not
put you in the
in
back, they put you in backstage. It's just like for the queues for Halloween Horror Nights. So.
Oh yeah.
So Hollywood Horror Nights, is that super duper packed?
I think.
Like, are we talking like insane packed?
I mean,
that's still universal, right?
Yeah. There are days that like, I mean, RC can attest to it more. There were days that he would go, and it would be fine, but like, it was hard for a lot of people to find a quote unquote dead day this year specifically.
Yes.
You had a lot of locals would just end up going the last 2 hours because I mean at that point, the normal parkour, they're fatigued for lines and stuff. They're doing 3 or 4 mazes anyway, and they're done getting food, beer, getting tired, and they're leaving. Locals are gonna have already done everything probably 4 or 5 times, so they go in last 2 hours, they do whatever, they get like 4 to 6 mazes in at that point because the lines are that low. When I went, it was when me and Will went, it was it was pretty packed. I mean, at the end of the night, it definitely got better, but like it was just seas of people at some points, like, and it looks weird because they're like, damn, it's like backstage, like you see them in places you normally would not be standing. So it was interesting in that aspect, but also it kind of felt like we were just kind of being packed and herded into a warehouse because I mean, that's the one thing I say all the time. Like, the haunts can always work on, in my opinion, is making actual elaborate queues because you're already making an elaborate maze. Go ahead and expand that into the queue, and then it makes the waiting not as bad. And what Katie did, fucking loved, had actors coming in and out of the queues, like actually like to have some pre-scares before the actual scares in the maze. I love that stuff, and that wasn't even at Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm gonna try not Scary Farm next year. I really want to because I've heard exceptional things about it. I've heard it from some people.
I have too.
It's even better.
Same.
Than Halloween Horror Nights for some people. So what to see?
They gonna definitely have to bring it then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have to bring it.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to Halloween when it's just past New Year, but hopefully everyone, like you said, had a great Christmas because this is the first cast since then.
Halloween's the best holiday. There we go.
It is a really good holiday. I like orange and black though, so I'm a little bit biased in that aspect. The orange black. There needs to be. I still need to work in that part. There needs to be a Halloween or a haunt-based park, like just spooky themed all the time.
All year round.
Oh yeah. And then they have coasters that are based off of haunt themes as well, or just big.
You know what I'm instantly
like
thinking
a
of?
Michael Myers
The
lunch.
Scooby-Doo movie where they had like Spooky Island.
Oh, yep. Okay, maybe not an island, but but yeah, like exactly. You know, like they have essentially you have haunts all the time. You want to be scared right after New Year or in Christmas. Hell, they have it there. You can go to a Halloween Christmas event. That sounds cool to me. I don't know.
That man, black Christmas trees with like all decked out and stuff in the park. That would be so dope.
That should be.
Damn, that's a great idea, Wes.
Yeah, I'm designing that park in Planet Coaster, but I just haven't got to it yet.
You are a smart something. Dang.
Wait,
yeah, that's really nice.
Started?
No, like I've had the idea. I've sketched out like what I've wanted in the park and stuff, and inside a Planet Coaster. Now, if I become a billionaire one day, I would probably try to make that investment.
I would own a small little park, you know, and let it grow, but I would still have like at least like 4 or 5
All I'm
Adult
asking for
305.
You know,
is just
that's
a
an interesting
lifetime
question for
season
y'all.
pass, and that's it.
That's
If
an
you
interesting
become
question
a
for y'all.
billionaire, That's all I'm asking for.
So, if y'all were to own any
I got real
park,
quiet. I was serious.
what kind of park would y'all own? Like, would you want it to be like a really big resort, like Disney, Universal level, or would you want it to be quaint, subtle, humble, kind of like a Waldemar or a
I
fun
would
spot?
want mine to be unique. You know,
Can I just
I
have
think
Kings
that-
Island?
You would just buy out Kings Island from Six Flags Entertainment? God, I can't stand that, bro. I'm sorry. It's been how long, and I still can't get over that right now.
Yeah, it's still a
Like it just feels wrong in my bones for me to have two home parks that are Six Flags apparently now. Like my King's Dominion, where I-305 is, Twisted Timbers, Volcano used to reside, is a Six Flags park. That's just,
Six Flags.
like I'm feeling
I-305 belongs to Six Flags.
I'm feeling a little buzzy now.
Six Flags Day.
I'm saying I'm feeling a little buzzy now, but that does not feel right in my bones. I'm not feeling that.
You're gonna be all right, Westerly.
No,
Come
look,
on over. The water is warm.
we all know the Cedar Flags. Goodness gracious, the Cedar Fair executives and most of the people that ran parks and all that stuff, they are still holding on to that. I'm wondering about the Six Flags parks. You know, like they say the president of Six Flags America. What happens to him, or like marketing for that? Because
he's gonna be management over the culinary department.
Isn't that where he came from?
I hate y'all.
I was joking. What?
I'm not for sure, but I think he did come from the food business.
Y'all made a part. Okay, never mind. You know what? Much success, because that is a real blessing. That's crazy. I was really just joking though. Oh, look, no, hey, we love you, bro. Listen, I just didn't know.
Honestly, I was gonna keep riffing on. He's gonna be the janitorial head, man. I'm like,
Wes brought this up. Him and his sombrero brought this up.
Sombrero.
No, look.
Wes, please bring that sombrero.
No, I'm on saying is the sombrero will have a great chance to appear if you come to my parks.
There you go.
But
well, make sure y'all have my emergency contact on standby, okay? I'm telling you now. The laughing, complete chokehold.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna try to test it out in the park too. And
please.
I'm literally gonna be like, I'm gonna.
Jail if you bring that to the park. They're gonna say you got a flying saucer in his hand. He's not
I
letting
was
him bring
concerned about him flying away.
I'm gonna be like, look, I have no sun in my head, or no sun in my face anymore. It is completely, because I remember when I wore it for a little bit. It was actually kind of nice, but I literally don't know how I got that home. I think I just had it with me on the side on the airplane. Like, because I remember I have the video. Yeah, like, I remember in the video I just have it with me, like, panning up, walking back in the airport.
How much was the sombrero's plane ticket?
$80,000 one way.
You need to convert that to pesos.
No, I did not.
But
that thing is massive.
Yeah, it has to be at least for 3 pounds.
That thing is, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the severity of the chemicals involved with that hat.
Oh yeah, well, you weren't there for the second duration of the last.
Oh my God, I can feel the blood cells.
I want to know how you got that hat in that hat.
Hello. How did you get that hat in a bag?
I don't think it came with a bag.
What in the Home Depot is going on?
I need to ask my mom, honestly, because I really don't, like, obviously you don't remember that stuff as a kid because it doesn't matter, but like, how the hell did we get that sombrero back to the hotel? Because we got it at night. I remember that much. It was night. we saw the fireworks after. It was Illuminations actually. Like I remember
telling me that sombrero was ill-gotten.
That sombrero was a merry-go-round on the playground.
Oh no!
Yeah, that sombrero like a merry-go-round. That thing is huge.
Speaking of that,
merry-go-round.
I don't even know how I'm gonna transition that. I guess Fiesta Texas. I'm excited for that for 2024. But looking back at 2023, a lot happened. Hell, the busiest coaster year I have ever had. There was a point it was back-to-back weeks, and I'm like, damn, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really just tripping right now. I'm really getting these experiences. I'm really going out to middle of nowhere, Indiana, right? Like, just stuff like that.
Well, they're living that park life.
Just like how in potentially a year or two, I'm about to be going out Europe, see the culture and ride coasters. It's crazy. The world.
I like that melody, Brian.
Brian is full of melodies.
Say it again. Say it again.
But looking back at 2020.
Yes, can we put that on? That's gotta be an intro. That's gotta be an intro. I love it.
But what?
I'm so sorry, Wes.
Basically, we and RC threw together the most half-assed awards because every cast did the awards.
Oh,
but honestly, if you actually want to see a good award show, like check out the Drunk Riders, check out. I think Chain Dogs did some too. Yeah, so go ahead and check out them, a UK-based one. Yeah, there's a few other. I think also one more Quad Down, newer one, Ohio-based, and I think also Buffalo. A few other award shows that actually have some professional. We smoke and talk about coasters, so and because of that, we have a mid-ometer. The mid-meter. Now, that is just one of the main... That's honestly the one I was most excited to, try and figure out this year. And I think I honestly have a good nomination, in my opinion. But y'all, we're going to go past all the actual categories first of the Stonies. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we have the Black Society here with their nominations. If we... I don't know who decides the awards or wins. I think me and RC decide.
I think y'all do.
That's very unfair, apparently. We're going to do more demographic next time.
So, what are we doing here? What are we just going to hear about these categories? It's
just but non-shitposts, we're just here at your actual experiences and perspectives and what y'all think about these categories. Oh, yeah, of course, because that's what actually matters, not our shitposts opinions, because that's what we write you on. Because they hear our opinions all the time, so hearing different perspectives is cool.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yep. It's going to be some trolling tonight.
Yep. All right, guys. So the Stonies play, I guess, what the main song that is correlated with every stoner. Because I got high. I think me and Will were playing that in the car at one point. And he was really saying, I just love that song. I'm like,
wowzers.
Well, I will say it was a nice break of a 6-hour. What was it? The Color Purple musical we were listening to.
You know what?
No, look, I don't mind it, but another was recommended after, and I like musicals, right? I do, but woo.
You minded it because you had to say that you didn't mind it, so that really means that you did mind it.
No. Will knows exactly how I feel about it, so it's I'm basically a musical, alright. Cause the same thing happened with the Hollywood Nights trip this year, cause it was Grease themed, so they were playing Grease, and we're getting ready for Grease, and then I forgot what else they were going through, so we were tell me more, yeah, all that.
You better hit that note.
People were surprised with my range, to be honest.
I love it.
But yeah, like it got to the point where we're going back from Hollywood Nights, and I'm hungover and cramped in a Kia Soul, 5 people deep, and we're still hearing, "Tell me more, tell me." I'm like, guys, you guys, there's a limit. That's once a ride. You pick one musical, one car trip. One long 8-hour or more car trip. That is it. Like, there is no more unless you guys are, like, really into musicals. But, like, it is rare that you have, like, theater kids. I mean, actually, no, I guess not. Unless you're all are theater kids and we're theater kids and that, it works. That is, like, 20% of the human population. So,
I'm trapped in the Kia Soul. Like, oh, Lord.
Oh, that was one of the most fun and miserable 14-hour car rides of my life.
Ooh.
And all them people packed in that little thing. I know that car was driving slow as hell.
No, we were flying past everybody. We were trying to.
And inside of that car probably smelled like.
You know what, Brian? I knew you was gonna say that next.
I'm not gonna do it.
Honestly, the car smelled like fast food, and that was it. Be honest, people like.
I thought we was about to hit something that rhymed with glass stops.
Oh my god!
No.
Something is wrong.
But no. At that time, the people I was traveling with wasn't as they didn't partake as much. Now they probably smoke more than me. So yeah.
That's a possibility.
Look. So in the high rollers, I guess people think that probably we were literally just eyes red glaze all day. Honestly, that's probably just once at the very end of the day, and I'm good. Unless I'm hanging with homies. And I really wish we had the webcam for the cast, just not yet, but we have a visitor. Got a furry visitor.
There's a furry visitor?
Yeah, we had a goober in the cast.
Yeah, it's all goober.
Goobs, man. AKA Gabriel.
What a handsome
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Speaking of names, I met a dog named George today, y'all.
Not George.
And I kid you not, I laughed for like straight. Because who the hell would name a dog?
I mean, that's now I might. Now that you told me.
But you would be doing it because you're trolling, Wes.
Exactly.
That's a lazy name for a dog.
That's why it's funny.
That's lazy.
That's funny.
It sounds like a hound dog and a beagle mixed.
It sounds like he'd be talking to me about taxes.
Taxes.
Probably do your taxes.
So
George,
let me get to these categories, y'all. After I take this hit.
Yes, I'm going down with you, Westerly.
So, y'all, actually, I'm gonna take the hit after I ask, so it'll flow things better here. But before I get to my favorites,
I got you, Wes.
I get to the favorite here. We're gonna start off with some really good. What was a park that when you looked back at, you thought, damn, this park is beautiful. What is the most beautiful park that you looked at and you couldn't just walk through the park? You didn't even mind waiting and something like it's just like, even if it was a little line, you're like, the queue was great, like the scenery's great, like everything about this park you enjoy just the look of and scenery of. What park for you three?
You think ever or this year?
Oh yeah.
Wes.
He's taking a hit.
Oh.
Well, I would say for this year, for me, it was definitely not State Farm. And I knew that for a fact because I had been waiting years to get there. And when I finally did, it was so surreal that for me, the first thing that I'm doing is getting right to the park to ride a roller coaster. The first thing that I did out there was go to a restaurant and eat.
Wow.
But
pay to answer your question, it is this year, specifically.
Okay, this year. Okay.
So usually for me, I forget that I'm human whenever I go to the amusement park, and I don't eat.
Oh, I'm the same, but I try to think. All right, I ate 8 hours ago. I could push another 2.
Weak.
No, it's that because that's really my mentality.
Unless I'm
It's
drinking
really
as well. Like everyone with buzz bars, I'm eating because there's no way I'm drinking on an empty stomach.
Well, yeah, definitely. You gotta make sure you have something on your stomach, or else I'm gonna be a completely different person.
Yeah, I'm eating everyone in the queue. All right.
Oh my God. Everybody is cute. Tay, what's your most beautiful part this year? I can't.
I would have to say that Dollywood was the most beautiful park I went to this year. Them mother suckers did everything imaginable with a goddamn pumpkin. And matter of fact,
Yes,
any
hey.
pumpkins left.
Absolutely.
There were no pumpkins left anywhere else in the southeast.
No pumpkins. He said in the southeast.
And he said there was variety of pumpkins too.
Yes, they were.
They had spider pumpkins. They had tree pumpkins. I think there was even a pumpkin that was walking. I swear, I saw a pumpkin.
I got a picture of Pay by a pumpkin guitar.
See?
Oh yeah,
They did everything you could imagine with a damn pumpkin.
I'm sorry.
Pumpkin roach.
I'm sorry. That
You know what, Brian?
this might. I'm actually more sad I missed that than me missing the last rides of Lightning Rod.
Oh my God.
Well, Lightning Rod with the launch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what, Wes? I could have sworn
that
that
lightning
you
puff
were
the
gonna
ride
be
that's
there.
coming.
I really believed that you were gonna pop up.
We
like
did.
everybody else.
We all did.
Now, I'm just imagining being there as blasted as hell looking at them pumpkins, bro. Oh my God. Oh!
Blasted.
I didn't even notice the pumpkins. That's how
Yeah.
blasted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lauren was faded.
You know what? I am not. I definitely partake, but I am not like a. I'm an occasion.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
Me
at.
too.
Like my
So-
tolerance is at a point where I can take a lot of punishment,
That is concerning.
but
I
I can still do my normal, 2-3 hits a day, and you feel fine, satiated. You feel a good buzz until I feel my sleepies. But yeah.
For me, I was levitating the entire day throughout the park, trying to figure out how to stop.
Yeah, you got hit with an airtime hill.
And I just got stuck.
And you got stuck in 0G.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Pretty much so yeah, I was like,
Oh,
the person that gave me those, I was like,
All right,
I'm
Brian.
not messing with you.
listen.
What is the most beautiful park for you in 2023?
I was gonna actually say the exact same thing as Pay. I was gonna say Dollywood. Yeah, I really kind of wanted to say Busch Gardens too, though. Busch Gardens is always on. Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with Dollywood. Like Pay said, they did everything imaginable with a pumpkin. Like I even seen pumpkin TVs. They had all kind of shit out there. Like it was just crazy.
I'm just sad that every person I talk to has a different pumpkin that. A different variation. So that shows the amount of pumpkin. Like,
I think I even saw a pumpkin Honda Accord out there. Like everything, it was just seriously. But no, it was beautiful, and then the pumpkins and stuff blending right in with Big Bear. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, it was really beautiful. Everything rode well. Lightning Rod was amazing. Like that, like the last few days, I was like, what?
I'm wondering,
I
have a theory.
Has something to prove, okay?
I have a theory
Yeah.
that that they basically were like, this is the last rides. Let's just send this gung ho. Like if there was ever a cap, that they said just take it off. Like they're gonna have people have the best rides on this ever.
Yeah. Now I really wish it was a way that they could have added a few more fins. I know they weren't gonna do that. A few more fins going up that hill though, so to still be full speed. But of course, it was still the same. But it was a lot smoother. Like the 1 or 2 potholes in there, you can feel them that time. And that quad down was yanking.
Did they have
like
did they have the 0 car on or no?
They did. I think they did have the zero car on that.
Really?
At that time. Yeah.
So my
That is
theory
zero car.
was that it was smoother because the zero car was off. So that's interesting. That
Yeah.
is very interesting.
Well, it runs one train generally, so I'm like, I don't know if maybe they used the other train, because when we first went all together when Wes was there, like it was still a good ride, but it definitely rode a little rougher. But this last time it was a lot smoother. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, when me, Jay, and Will went, and I forgot when it was last, but that last trip for me at Dollywood, it was running really good. Those were my best rides, and I definitely got. There was a point me and Jay were literally like flashing like we were rappers with these speed passes that we got from. Shout outs to Emily, by the way. The best.
Emily.
That was a stop member that definitely made a day of 2023, which I will talk about in the actual cast, but in the 2023 in review, full on. But yeah, we were flexing them like we were a rapper in a music video, like it was hundreds, like they were Benjis. These fast passes to get on the lightning rod, because those are rare. Like the lightning rod specific fast passes.
Yeah.
We got on those few times. Those were the best rides I had on it. I'm sad that the launch is going away, even though the rest of the layout will be the same, like force wise, sure, why not? And if the uptime is going to be exceptionally better, 100% needs it. But to me, when I'm walking up, and I'm thinking when I'm recording it, and I see that train shooting up that lift, it looks different. It looks different. And seeing it with lightning rod, seeing it with the sign, lightning rod, shooting up a lift hill.
Yep.
That's different, you know, like, so I'm going to miss that. I want to miss that sight. I'm going to miss that sensory. So
I think they should just change the name to Rod.
Well, we'll see if it's that bad.
Change it to Rod.
We'll see if it's that bad, and then I'll name it Roger.
Roderick.
Rod. Go home, Roger.
Right.
It's a more lazy name, and that's George too.
It is. You're right. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be fine. Like, I think it's gonna still be good, but I still think that it's gonna rank about how it ranks now for most people. You know, when it comes to RMCs, like, you know, still more of a mid-tier RMC at this point, I guess.
Yeah, the people that generally like it a lot have there's something in there for them, like lightning round specific, that they really appreciate. But the general consensus is, like, it's a great ride because it's an RMC, but middle of the pack, you know.
Oh yeah.
For me, if it just had more length, because like the elements that are there are great. It's over as soon as it starts. If you really think about it.
It is.
It's like
It's very brief.
like a big ass figure 8.
That's what I said.
And then it turns around and like a return trip and you back. Because that middle section out there in the valley, that's just an 8.
It's like popping it's like having a candy bar. Okay, no, it's definitely not that, because it's a great ride. But it's like, I'm trying to think of like a short, something small and sweet. It's like having an ice cream cone.
Speaking of sweets,
Oh God! Don't ruin the moment.
Most beautiful ride is next.
Yeah,
Of this year?
This year.
Most beautiful ride, like
let me
just
go to my
beautiful.
log ride.
Now you can go back and really, if you really, this one you can go back and really say, hey, like this park, or this ride, excuse me, I found was beautiful, and I still think it was the most beautiful ride. But
A park that we've been to with the most beautiful ride. It doesn't matter about theming. We just talking about like color scheme and stuff. The way
it can be theming too.
All right, let's see.
my favorite all-time ride is, as far as like how it looks. I know this don't sound crazy,
This year though.
but he said it could be any time.
Yeah, as long as nothing trumped it, this year
Okay.
or last year.
No, it's Banshee because
Ooh.
yeah, I like the sign out front, and if you angle yourself right in front of it, it looks like she's grabbing your head.
Oh my God, only him. Stoner brain people.
But is that beautiful?
Yeah,
For the ride.
because it was a great picture.
Oh
Although
my
it's ruined
God.
by the fact that I was there during COVID, so I had on a mask.
Oh, so your picture sucked basically.
Well, I'm sure it could be doctored now.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Wes. I'll send it
So,
to you.
so Banshee, nice.
Yeah, I like how it looks, the plaza and the little church looking thing, and then she's out there with her claw hand looking thing over your head. It's great.
Nice. Lauren gonna have to go next because I'm trying to think if I can pick over any time. I don't know.
Let's so I mean the most beautiful coaster of all time.
That you, I guess, been on.
I would have to say it's crazy because it's not my favorite. It's not my top, but I would have to say X2.
Really?
Ooh, yeah, it looks like a
X2.
Tyrannosaurus.
It is. That is exactly what that thing is.
Pretty.
And it's so beautifully chaotic. There is no rhyme or reason to that roller coaster. Alan is a madman.
Yes, he is. I love it.
And
I'm a mad scientist. I love it.
absolutely. He made his own roller coaster Frankenstein. And that is truly what that thing is. And it is amazing. And every single time that I rode it, I was floored. And it was the first ride in probably over 20 something years that made me scared. You remember when you were kids and you were probably like 8 or 9 years old, or like your first time riding a coaster, or you're just getting acclimated to riding it, but you get that like gut feeling of like butterflies and nervousness and anxiety. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm scared. I never rode this coaster this big before. And it was probably something simple like, I don't know, Dominator. But that is how I felt when I got on it because it's gigantic. Like it's a
Gigantor.
monstrous roller coaster. It's not a small coaster. Like the track itself is probably the width of like 5 adult humans standing together side by side. Like that is how big. It's a mammoth. It is. I kid y'all not. It's so. It just towers over the skyline. It is huge. It's beautiful. It really is. That coaster just does it for me.
It looks like some mad machinery.
I love it.
It does. Yeah, it looks crazy. It looks crazy.
All right, Brian.
Oh man, I can't believe I can't. And this is not this year, but I can't believe I'm gonna probably say this because I do remember being in awe when I saw the ride, but I actually don't like the ride, which is Superman at New England.
Really?
And yes, and the reason that I say that, y'all, the setting of that ride though is stellar. Like it's sitting literally, of course it's sitting right by the lake. So like that shit is so, and it just runs like along the outline of the park. So when you're on that first half of the ride, all you see is like it almost looks like it's just straight water on the left side. It's so beautiful. But the ride is just overhyped for me. The first drop was amazing. I think it's like an airtime hill after that. It was nice. It was a little floaty. The turnaround was good. And there was one other hill by the station, but after that, I'm just lost. And that is no shade because I feel like most of the Intamin rides are really good. And it was fine, but I just feel like it's overhyped. Like from a B&M perspective, I would literally put it in the category of maybe Nitro. Between Nitro and Intimidator, Kara wins. Maybe Nitro. I won't. Yeah. But yeah. But looking at it, it was really beautiful though. Looking at it, no lie. I mean, there are some other rides because I was actually gonna say Blue Hawk at Over Georgia, but I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful ride. But it's
Just stay
beautiful to
off
look at.
of it.
Just stay off of it though. But it's beautiful to look at sitting over the water with that blue and gray paint scheme. It looks amazing. But
Yeah,
I mean, of course, it's
stay
no
off
scenery,
it.
but it's very photogenic.
Yeah, it's a massive track. It's cool.
Yeah, it's
Ain't
like
that
a
the
sit
one that
down.
has the
It's like a
pothole in the lift hill?
no, but that lift hill is literally, that lift hill
No,
is
it's
like
not
a
that
mile
bad.
and a half, mile
There's
per hour.
a few
remember
rides that
riding-
have that. Honestly, I
I
think
remember right. I think it was Blue Hog.
It
Yo,
might.
I swear to you, I thought that we got rear-ended from behind, like if we were in a car or something.
You
That
gotta
was
stop.
crazy.
no. So in Racers 75 used to have a I don't forget which side it was. It used to have a pop, literally a pop, like a bump that you would jump up, and if you're relaxed, that shit would kind of hurt. Like,
On the
Oh,
lift.
yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't even think it does. I don't think it does it
It's
anymore.
probably the most disrespectful thing on a coaster.
Oh my god.
That kind of lets them know what the rest of the ride gonna be like, though, huh?
Well, Race 75 now is definitely fine. I think that was before the Gravity Gravity track. So,
Oh, they did one on that too.
yeah, that was before. Oh, that was one of the early ones they did.
Oh, before Grizzly.
Before basically all the big ones are doing now. So that was even before the pre-cut track. So, I mean, and the ride doesn't even do much to really adhere pre-cut track, honestly. But it's a good time. They raced it all this year, so I respect them for that.
That's good.
Yeah,
Speaking of Woodies though, but I don't want to change the topic, but I'm stoned.
I mean, no, the
so
topic
I
was
might
over.
forget.
So.
Oh, okay.
Besides, there's a
No,
few
I
more
was proud of
categories, but
yours.
Yeah, but I was gonna
Heard
ask really
your
quick.
beautiful coaster, West. But
well, that's gonna
go ahead,
be
bro.
it's gonna be on the cast tomorrow. So.
Oh,
So we gotta wait for yours.
that's fine.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, but apparently they're saying at Six Flags Cadea. Is that how you say it?
whatever. I honestly don't. Until someone
Right.
corrects me that I deem
Tomato.
professional
Right,
enough,
correct.
or I guess
They are.
cultural enough that until someone just call it up. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, but apparently
Khadijah.
not Khadijah.
What?
Kadobi,
Oh,
like the
Cadoba.
restaurant.
Cadoba.
But no, but right, Cadoba. But did y'all know that they were actually building a Titan track GCI out there? A full Titan track
Yep.
GCI.
Yeah, and they're building a Vekoma tilt coaster that's 200 feet tall.
Oh my God! They need to call that place the Land of the Giants. That's really gonna be like Canada's land on steroids. Just a better collection of rides. That's crazy.
And you know what happened when you take too many steroids, right?
Would you blow up?
I think that they're just overcompensating for a lot. My thing is, I need to see a test. I need to see people actually on it before I can really give my consensus of, okay, you guys did it.
I just hope it wasn't a waste of money and it's not just end up being just a Thursday park. Because if that's the case, y'all not gonna make no money. If everything in there is huge,
I don't know.
like
I mean, I thought
wow.
the same about Zamperla. I'm not gonna lie. I gave Zamperla shit when I first found out that they were working on TTD. I was like, you have the nerve of you. You as a full corporation should feel ashamed.
Yeah. But they did it. They doing it though. The question is, how does it ride? Because it looks beautiful. The paint job is flawless. The cars look amazing.
At the same time, I'm still not that impressed.
Why?
They just slapped a tail onto the top throw. A few, I can think of so many. You know how many? There were quite a few bids that were for this project for like manufacturers we know that we would have, let's say, hey, that works. And they went with Zamperla because it was the cheapest. So we'll see. That's all I'll say. I mean, for me, it's hard to mess it up. So
yeah, I mean,
which to me I can understand because I mean, like if you all the money that they've put into TTD before this whole revamping, I get that. But at the same time, I'm with West. I was expecting for more umph.
Yeah, I think that's on Cedar Point though. I don't know if that's on.
Yeah.
Because like, in fact, that might have been the reason of what put other manufacturers under in the bid was that this is too much. We're not spending all that. We know that the normal park goer is gonna see a spike. Just like I said, just add it on, and it's gonna be enough. We're gonna give it a tail, and that's it.
That's crazy. Can you imagine if it had like
Cedar
a
Point
zero
lost
G
their
stall or something?
They just lost it because I remember way back when they just be like, yeah, biggest and baddest. We want it all. I don't care what it costs.
I mean, they still do that, but then they'll cut ties with the manufacturer that did that.
That's why they had to join forces with. That's why they had to join forces with Six Flags because they don't
Like,
know about it no more.
it's
At this point,
insane.
y'all can't build nothing but GCIs.
Cause
You know,
I mean,
y'all done blocked everybody.
it's funny because like that they got mad at them when literally RMC was like, "Hey, yeah, we'll build Still Vengeance." They're like, "Hey, but we also want you to make a new train that you've never made before, so that there won't be any structural issues." And we're like,
Yep.
what?" And you're like, yeah, we want you to do this for the biggest coaster you've ever made before as well.
Right.
Okay, this isn't gonna be perfect. No, we expect it to be perfect. But with a gun to their forehead at the same time, like
You are crazy.
it's like, does that sound good with you?
Yeah,
I guess so. Got the gun.
I guess
right
we
here.
have no choice, right?
I mean, shit. They literally told Alan Shoki the first layout wasn't enough, and so
Oh my god.
it's all like, okay, they pissed him off, and you can. Whenever I ride the ride, I always say you can feel that. I always say you can feel that they pissed him off.
Wow.
Because I mean, look at what Still Vengeance does. Everything, all at once.
I can't wait.
What's that movie? Everything, anything.
Oh, that movie's fantastic, by the way. But yeah, everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah.
There we go. That is
I can't wait
Still
to
Vengeance.
see it.
I swear to God, because the entire time I feel like the first part of the ride is being thrown in a washing machine, and then you have the brake run, which is absolutely needed. You need that little like 3 seconds of, oh my God.
No, I would say the washing machine's after, actually. Let's say the second half is
I
washing
feel
machine.
like that's a dryer.
The hook and buck part.
Okay, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
Because the flip you out.
Especially with all those
But for me, there's more dryer moments, or excuse me, there's more air washer moments in the second half with the rolls.
And see, when I think of the rolls, it's like I'm thinking of like laundromat, where you have the dryers that are on the top. And it's just turn.
Oh,
See now.
First time riding Still Vengeance, I was like, this is actually too much because there's so many different elements that are happening within the one coaster. Like there's airtime, there's speed, there's laterals, there's inversions. Like
Good
it's
jank.
just so,
There's really good
yes,
jank.
it's
Yeah.
So
I'm-
much, and then it's so much whippy airtime too. Like it was. To the
That's
point
what I
where
need.
I'm trying to find out where the bad part's at. What she's talking about?
Okay, so when you ride it this summer, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, it sounds amazing.
'Cause you have
I
to
can't
collect
wait.
it still when you get off of it.
Absolutely
Like,
does.
Still Vengeance is not something that I think I would be able to marathon. I appreciate
blow me
Aries
out.
more.
I would do.
And I mean, people might get upset with me for saying this, but I appreciate Aerie more than I would ride Aerie before I ride Still Vengeance.
Oh wow.
It's on the Mount Rushmore. It's one of the rides for me. It's like, pick which one. I can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Now, if someone says like Storm Chaser, I'm like, okay, come on.
or Twisted Cyclone.
Yeah,
That's my
Which
part.
I've seen that before. They're like, and I'm like, all right, have a good day. I'm like, yeah, you have your opinion, I have mine. It's okay.
You are no longer welcome. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I can appreciate that too.
Which, if you have to the Cyclone as your favorite, let us know. Actually, because it's all trolls and fun. But I am curious as to know why. Because out of all the elements and size and what they could have done in length of layout on the other ones, I'm very curious as to why Twist Cyclone would be your favorite.
I'm still pissed. It definitely had the potential.
I just think, like a lot of people say, they RMC'd the wrong coaster.
Absolutely. That
Is that right?
that's my home
Because-
park, and I can agree.
Because that was a
Should've
clone of, well, a semi-clone of like the Cyclone at Luna Park, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good layout. Great
Yep,
layout
that
even.
time.
Airtime, laterals, classic, and you just you renovate that, refurbish that, and you look at the one, I guess Great American Scream Machine is classic, but it's a dated layout. You know, just look at it. It's a dated. Now, if it's still hit, maybe not as much, but it still would be. Just like
But
I would say Millennium Force is a dated layout, and maybe even
Absolutely.
They
Superman,
ruined it with the train.
Superman,
They did.
Superman, New England is also probably a dated layout in that sense, but
Yeah. But you know what? I could almost picture like Scream Machine being like, not saying it would be this way, but I could really see it being like a mirrored version of Air Force One. So instead of you going out and you turn the left, you go out and turn right, and you do all that other stuff like the big double up hill and the barrel roll, and you turn around and come back.
now
Yeah,
the only reason I say that they did the wrong one is there's not much length to Great American Scream Machine, just like there's wasn't much length to Cyclone anyway, or Georgia Cyclone. So you're basically spending a close around the same amount of money. You have a big plot of land that is easier to work with, in my opinion, than the land you work with the Cyclone.
Yeah.
I don't know, just Six Flags decisions, and we'll see if that stuff will change. Excuse me, with the merge. Jesus.
Yeah.
You can
And
just
that-
tell I went through a beer High Rollers cast, listeners.
Oh, yep, it's working.
The burpees
You
are
know
here.
not the burpees. You know, they actually said that Alan said that he actually designed a different layout for a Cyclone. He said he did. I think he said he did like 3 layouts, and they basically Six Flags picked the one that they wanted, and he was like they picked the shortest one.
So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me because people will say they love the rides, and I loved the rides before the current design team at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, which, by the way, they finally canceled my pass.
How in the hell did you pull that off?
So
Slow clap.
I know that was a god.
I emailed them 3 times.
Really?
So,
And that's all it
The
took.
3rd time it seemed to beat the charm.
And you thought you was gonna have to go up there and show out.
The only thing, honestly, you honestly know I probably wouldn't have done like any. I would have just tried to get it done, business all said and done. But
They probably heard about it through the cast that you was upset.
Yeah.
yeah, we're that big in Virginia amusement insiders that they're like, oh yeah, you know. I mean, I can't say we're big enough, but they do follow like amusement insiding. Like they'll follow a lot of those feeds and stuff. So a lot of these parks aren't stupid, if that makes sense. Some of them are like they're oblivious, but some of them are privy. Like, don't get it twisted. And I would say definitely because of Busch Gardens Williamsburg fans and park fans, the Seas parks in general are all privy to that. Like, but I will say, the Hershon parks are very privy because we talked about it in the a few casts ago. Go back season 1, check out all those from last year. But it was, I forgot, I think it was Silver Dollar City. They were trying to figure out, people were trying to see and figure out stuff there, do some tech genius stuff. And by the time that they did do that, and basically Hershon gave them the clues, the eggs leading them over to where to go, they said, essentially, in tech terms, go wait anyway. Like, it showed a PNG as, hey, we know you're a smart guy, but you should wait anyway. So basically, they're setting people up to, even when they're doing the things we normally do, or people that normally do make these leaks, they're putting safeguards and have almost jokes for them anyway. Like, hey, we know what you're doing. We know you're excited. But go ahead and wait. Just a little bit longer. A few more days. So I find that interesting because, honestly, there are loopholes and cracks in so many organizations. It's scary. But it's getting better. But it's cool to see stuff, like even amusement parks and stuff like that now are literally stopping leaks and stuff like that with actual jokes. Like, they're putting like, that's cool that you tried here, but yeah, try waiting instead. It helps. It really does help with the with their investors and stuff and maximize all that. So yeah, I get it. Underrated park.
Oh, park.
Underrated park.
Oh my.
For me, to this year, it was SeaWorld Orlando. I really like Icebreaker.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Now, I'm gonna probably love Pipeline, and I like the flying coaster there.
Yeah, if you heard
Oh yes, Lord.
if you heard the beginning of the last cast, if you like getting your taint pounded, then you might like
Get out of my face.
you might like
Are you
Pipeline.
kidding? Oh my God. Yeah. Heard you could lose a ball on it.
Oh.
But I hear it's still fun though.
Yeah,
And
once. It's a one and done.
Oh my.
Like a trip.
Okay.
Like I would do it once a SeaWorld trip. Which is
And how long?
once every 6 years.
Okay. And how long have you waited in line for it?
Oh, I'm not waiting any longer than the walk on.
Damn, really? Not
Yeah.
30 minutes?
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. No. I'm not waiting like that's like saying, hey, 30 minutes for a paddle. Like no, like that's 30 minutes waiting for punishment. No, I'm gonna willingly do it and get over with then and now.
Yeah.
Now that's why I'm hoping also the vest on the King's Dominion trip, but keep going with the underrated rides.
I cannot deal. Yeah. I really wish they wouldn't put them things on there, but yeah, they are. I think all wings have them.
As far as underrated park,
Yeah, because Pay, you didn't answer that. You answered the ride. So I guess the next question you can answer the park because the next one is underrated rides. A ride.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I was saying that park.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was saying that park.
I agree with you on that one. I would also say, as far as
What was the park?
underrated park, I would say Dollywood and also Six Flags Fiesta Texas for me. I feel like
Underrated?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear nothing
to
but
be
praise
honest-
about Fiesta.
To be honest, I didn't hear much about it before I went, and I honestly still don't. But that could just be my domain. Y'all know I'm out here in Louisiana where coasters don't even exist. So
They do, but you won't ride them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what are they then? What is the best coaster closest
We
to
just
you?
messing with you, Lawrence.
I really want you to run down that thing babackwards, though.
Wait,
Please, no.
Need for y'all to leave me alone and leave that Raging Cajun coaster alone. It is SBNO.
so
It says it's ready to buck.
have you gotten
No.
any other creds down there?
No, there are no credits to get.
What? I thought there was a boomerang or something.
Yeah.
That boomerang is what they're talking about.
She said it's SBNO.
Oh,
I thought she just said it was being though.
You crazy. But not operate.
all right. So
It's NO for no.
who?
Oh, no.
So Lauren.
Yes.
Did you answer the underrated or the Brian did? I can't remember now.
No, she did.
Oh
Underrated
Lord.
Yes, I did for my underrated part.
Fiesta. So Brian, what would you say?
I feel like all my parts this year were elite. So
Oh, you know what?
as far as
I have another one. Go ahead, Brian. No.
as far as underrated, I mean the only one I could really say, and I don't think it's underrated. I mean I love that part. I mean it has to be fun spot. I mean that's the only thing that's because I'm like everything else I feel like I went to was
Prepare
great.
to
I
be
mean
trolled.
in terms of I know right. I
Go
don't.
ahead, just go ahead and start, Wes.
I'm
Go
gonna have
ahead.
to stand on it and stand on business. I mean, I do
Wes,
enjoy
go
just being
ahead.
able to.
Let me know. Go ahead, Wes. What you got to say?
No,
I
but I'm
literally
just saying.
just continue.
Wait, but listen, but I'm only saying that because of the other parks I went to were all great though. But I'm saying Fun Spot is not great. I mean, they do have a great ride and a great staff, but the operations are slow. Bless their heart, but they are phenomenal still. But yeah, I mean the park is it needs a lot of work. But I mean the other stuff I went to, I'm just saying was great. So unless I can just say the weakest out of the best ones I've been to, I guess I have to say probably Dollywood too. Not to be a copycatter, but everything I've gone to has been great, except for
Agreed.
for that park in terms of aesthetics, ride lineup besides area. It definitely needs a lot of work, landscaping. But I mean, if it wasn't for area, I definitely wouldn't be there. Obviously.
But no, I could see it just because of the vibe. Because Waldemir's kind of the same way. Until you go to the lift of Ravine Flare 2, then you're like, wow, that's gorgeous. And then you drop. And then you're like,
it's nice.
But yeah, like, there's quite a few parks like that.
Yeah.
So, like, literally, Kings Dominion was like that before they started adding and really worrying about landscaping. You would just go there for I-305. And you did not care for anything else. It kind of looks meh. Almost looks, like, very...
I feel like Holiday World will kind of be like that, too.
Holiday
Never
World
been, but-
surprised me with how pretty it was.
Mm.
And it's not necessarily they did anything outstanding. It was just very pretty, because it's a lot of forest. And then there's plains when you look out past just the park, just flat plains, corn.
Oh wow! Wow!
I can't wait.
Oh god, I might get on Voyage naked. Like,
Excuse
I'm so
me?
excited to ride. I am so excited to ride that ride. So excited. Like, yeah. And the fact that we're gonna be there like 2 days.
Yeah, you're gonna come back glistening if you.
I am. Me and Voyage have some love making to do.
So underrated
love making to do.
rides now, and for pay underrated park since you.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it pay? Go ahead, pay.
Yeah, I thought I said this, but yeah, women, I'm supposed to be doing a part.
Yes, because you did the ride last.
I was saying.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm buzzing.
Underrated because they have not pipeline, but icebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't really like that. They don't really talk about it, but I really enjoy that ride. And yeah, you can go ahead and troll me now, Will.
It's the Stonies. I have to listen. What do you want me to be Kanye and just step up and be like, no. Fuck, Big Bear is the greatest family coaster. No, of all time. Like, just no.
The hell.
No,
and I don't even agree with that. I would say it's the other coasters, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, you want me to just be yay and just... No, I'm gonna hear what y'all think. Give my subtle thought. Now, if it's egregious... But I generally don't like swing launches, and so.
Wow, what's wrong with a swing launch, man? Good lord.
I like them.
The pacing is just, and because the first 2 launches are just underwhelming.
I like the weightlessness going backwards, though.
Yeah, but you only get that in the last time. So it's like I'm waiting like 30 seconds for the actual launch.
Man, you
are ridiculous.
Listen, I say the same thing about Pantheon for the most part, but Pantheon has. You go much faster. Like, the first launch, you actually feel weightlessness in the front, I will say. And I generally ride the front of that ride, so... Yeah, like, I actually was surprised about that, because I was like, these spring launches are... Like, Skyrocket 2's first launches, I'm like, just launch... Just do twice. Just make the first launch faster. Launch me... Like, they can't do that. They literally can't do that. Yeah. Fundamental design flaw with, like, swing launches. I don't know. I just don't like the pacing on them.
Hilarious.
But yeah, for families and for the fun of it, like that's perfect in my opinion. Whenever I go, I never see a line, but I can see it can get a little busy. I mean, SeaWorld operations, you put any sort of crowd in front of them, they're going to make it 45. But in general, yeah, I'd say that is, they need more family anyway. And even though Penguin Trek is what it is, it's a good fit for the park. Because when I was there last time, me and Will were saying, like, what are families doing? And then as soon as we leave Icebreaker, because we walked on Icebreaker, like, what are families doing? Because we saw there were a good amount of families here. The show came out, and we're like, oh. Our shins were almost bruised from the strollers. That's all.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can only do shows and, like, look at these live entertainment on the side of the park midway. But that's it for kids, you know? Like, they can't ride Mako. They can't ride Manta. They can't ride Pipeline.
That's okay.
So, yeah, they definitely need a boost in that aspect. A lot of parks do. Some not as much as others. That's why I'm like, why are you focusing like this? But getting newer additions in that aspect, people forget. You still need to keep that. That's why they're getting mad. We're not building thrill coasters anymore. Listen, wait till next year. Wait till 2026 too. It's gonna be we're gonna be saying, oh crap, there's too many. I remember 2019 when, like, we saw, like, 8 thrill coasters, like, announced, and they all got delayed because of COVID. But, like, it was so many projects, you know. And then that's another reason why the parks are slowing down, because they were ready for that big boom. You know, 2019 was actually a big year for a lot of parks. And then 2 years of we were open half the year, or half our normal season, and we had some of the biggest investments we had for some of these parks in our history. So yeah, it's gonna take them a little bit to really take the time to make those big investments again. It shouldn't take Disney till just this week to bring back no reservation to park hopping, but you know,
yeah, that was crazy.
Sometimes it takes people a little longer to find the clip for the dunce hat. It's all cool.
I cannot.
Cause,
wow.
all right. So, what did we underrated? So
Coaster.
pay. Basically, Icebreaker is yours, right?
Yeah, and I was saying that SeaWorld was an underrated park
yeah.
because it had Icebreaker and that Pipeline.
So underrated rides for Brian and Lauren.
Well, I'm gonna say, and whoever don't like it, you can put a straw in it. And for those who know, they know what I mean. I'm still gonna say Superman Ride of Steel at America, and I don't care what you say, who don't like it. I'm just saying that ride is way. Everybody, oh, New England, and the Spaghetti Bowl. The Spaghetti Bowl does nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. Six Flags America Superman is the shiznit. Like in that regard, for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's better. It's not my favorite hyper at all. But it's actually more airtime on there than people think. Yeah, you got the 2 big helixes, but they're actually less drawn out than the one on Fury. I'm just gonna be 100%. Transparent.
I actually have that in my upper percentile, like the top 30-40%.
Come on. So we ain't losing all the way, but yeah, it has a great drop. The hills are great, and the hills at the end, they are literally trying to eject your ass up. Like the hills are triangle, as Wes say. They're a triangle at the end.
I
really good
used to marathon it. I mean, back in the day,
absolutely.
I used to go back and marathon it. Now, it's had operational issues, and with everyone just going to King's Dominion as we get back in the hobby and Busch Gardens, it's kind of harder for me to warrant, like, hey, I'm going to go to Six Flags America just for, that ride. But with Wild One, it kind of changed that.
I like Wild One.
Wild One was good. You get good room. It got some good pops, man.
And it the good your ass around.
Yeah,
but it's smoother.
No, yeah, I was like, I cannot believe this was relocated and over 100 years old with how this runs.
Yes.
Especially with Roar right across the midway.
Oh my God, Roar makes you roar.
In pain.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I'm not gonna say much.
Now I'm hoping.
Oh boy.
Now, just check out Swaggy Throw's 2023 Virginia vlog at Six Flags America. The Six Flags America vlog, and you'll see a Pay's quick and swift reaction.
Oh yeah, straight to the point.
Yeah, I don't say a lot.
It was like watching a daytime television show. Cause
No, that definitely wasn't daytime. That was definitely cable.
Oh, that was like Adult Swim review.
Yeah, cable.
Like
Not
Boondocks. Boondocks review.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, for sure. that brought us. Yes.
Now, for anyone wondering, I had a indelible from Threes Brewing. It's a pint. It was a Czech Dark Lager. Now, I'm learning the more golden, the better for me. That's like a spectrum. It's definitely a spectrum.
Yeah.
And I've been getting into it the last 2 to 3 years, you know, specifically with crafts too. Shout out to Taver making that easy to do that. Hell, I'm going to check out Taver right now. We're not even sponsored by them, but in case y'all don't know, and want to get into the craft beer game, here's a way to do it. First way, go to your local grocery store.
Oh my.
They probably have crafts in your area. Seriously. Second, you probably go to like the alcohol store in your area. They probably have more crafts from more places.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Second,
they have a lot
third,
of stuff.
delivery services like Taver. And I like Taver because it's like a game. You know what I'm saying? Because you check every day and there's new beers every day that you can add to your crate that then will be your shipping date in like a week or two. So, yeah, for me, I'm just like, all right, so let's see what I can add into the crate. Let's see what new things I can add. And they're from all over the country. There's some brews that from people that I have tried from like Buzz Bars events that I'm like, I wish I could have this again. And it gives me the opportunity to try more of their products. So it is fantastic. So,
So
beer drinkers.
how do you verify your age with them? Like,
I don't
with
remember,
online
but I had to, obviously.
stuff? Might have been like take a picture of your ID or something.
Yeah, I think I had to be something like that. And then obviously when they bring it, someone has to be of age when they
Accept it.
yeah. Like there was one time I literally was not home at the time. Like, why is my beer not here? And then it was like, you have to pick it up because someone wasn't there. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot I'm getting some adult things. So.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, for y'all wanting to get into the craft game, like speaking of which, this Wayfinder, I've been loving this brewery from Oregon. They have this West Coast IPA right now. Which I'm not big on IPA, so I'm not gonna try it. But their lagers have been great, and I have which one of my crates?
Love that.
I have a Keepsake right now in the crate. What is this one? I don't even remember what this one is. What kind of? I think it's Vienna style, so perfect for this time of year.
Ooh.
You know, wintry, a little bit of chocolate notes, caramel notes. But in the fridge is literally just like a regular like Pilsner-ish kind of lager. Oh, like craft beer places don't make just regular lagers anymore. Anyways, if you're into that stuff, because obviously smoking, just having a beer or something, an actual nice one, not just like, you know, water with a bit of alcohol in it. Yeah, like definitely check out Taver. You know, you can get yourself something cool and it's not bad. Like what I got. I mean, they're obviously gonna be tatted more expensive to craft, so it's gonna be like for what I got now is like $6.50 for 4, but that's fine for me because I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and check it out, y'all. Go ahead and check it out. In between, that was the sponsor between the Stonies.
Yeah, I need for them to go ahead and send over a little money. The people that you were advertising that beer for.
2023. Shout outs.
Shout to them.
What would you shout out? Who
Oh,
would
wait,
you
wait,
shout out?
I'm so
People
sorry.
you met in 2023 or like.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, Lord. So I'm so sorry. I did the ad cut out right before.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I would have to say most underrated coaster for me is definitely got to be Magnum XL 200.
Ooh, I like that. Even though I just.
point.
Oh.
I like that even though I just knocked it out of my
What?
top 20, but I do like that one.
Yikes.
No, look, rides for me. Where is it exactly? Let me tell you before I because rides in my top 50, even like top 60. Generally, I kind of like I do like a lot. Once it gets to my top 30, I like love, and Magnum I kind of do love still.
Oh my!
Just for the classic nature of it, but objective nature of it, because my rankings are objective. Like, it's just out of the top 30. It's at 31, so I still really like the ride. But like, for me, like I said, the cast before, it's like RC was trolling me. You can't compare Airy to Magnum, but I'm like, it kind of they're similar. Like the quad down is similar. The quad, yeah, like. Yeah, I'm like,
don't do my baby like that.
No, I'm saying that's why I wrote Airy, and that's why I put Magnum down. Yeah, like.
I'm telling you, I'm like.
And that's weird to
you
say, and I guess
understand.
yeah, like, but the Triangle Hills are amazing, but like they're technically just better on Airy with a whole layout that slaps, and not like a weird helix section that gives like fake laterals. And then
right.
and kind of mid section that doesn't give anything until you get to the actual Triangle Hills that want to break your thigh bone. Okay, so so yeah, when I look at it in that aspect, after writing for a whole year, because in 2022 that was like where I had it in the top 15, a whole year of reflection. Yeah, I think it deserves that spot. And like I said, my top 50 is like, if I were a YouTuber and I were to make a yearly video for my ranked coasters, I would do a top 50 because those are coasters in my opinion that I respect. So
okay, absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna say something about Magnum, but I forgot now. But I was gonna say that's good though. Even I feel like Magnum still makes most people's like top 50 or even higher up. Considering that ride was been with like 89 or something.
I mean, if they like it, because if they don't, there's no
in between.
Yes, it's one of those polarizing coasters, like for sure.
I'm scared.
There's people that adore it, and then there's people that are like, why would you have this even close to your favorites? And they're one of their worst, like least favorite coasters they've ever been on.
So is it just that bumpy? Why do people hate it so much?
Well,
the ones that do.
Well, so the first two hills give weird airtime. Like the first, they're like, they throw you up and then they don't for like, and then they throw you up again. It's almost like they're like carrying you.
What the hell? Until
it doesn't, and then you drop. Now that happens on the first two hills, and then the helix. The turnaround section does nothing.
Oh my God, it's so weird.
It does nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I like throwing my body like my torso like over it just because I can, but it does nothing. Like it really doesn't do anything. It's just fun because we're on a 1989 coaster. It does nothing.
Well, I will say that the helix, that turnaround section, it's banked at such a weird angle.
Yes, it's jank as fuck. Yes, you fall into it so jank, like, and that's what like Arrow would be doing that, like, because they had to do it by hand, so they didn't know how to like properly make it smooth and right. They literally had to redo that part at one point.
Yes, I heard. Yeah.
So that part is actually hilarious because, like I said, if you're on the left side and you are hanging over it, and then you go to that jank, it feels so weird. But yeah, the turnarounds do nothing really, but then you go to the middle section where there's these smaller hills that actually, like, you get good views. And at night I like it because you see the park and the lights of, like, the beach. But yeah, you don't really feel anything. Then you get to the Triangle Hills. And then it's like, what was the rest of the ride? You forget about the whole rest of the ride, everything about the rest of the ride, and you're holding on to an actual bull.
For dear life.
I'm trying to hold on. I mean, I'm not. I'm throwing, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, we know you're gonna over-exaggerate.
And those lap bars are legit, like 3 or 4 welded bars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
what the hell?
It's not like the plastic molded, for like You know what I'm saying? It's just a metal bar.
Wow.
So yeah.
But it's so bad it's good. Like
No,
That's crazy.
no, it's one of those that literally, she's correct. Like, and not in a bad way possible. Like, not in literally it's still bad. It's actually good because of how jank it is. Like,
Oh my god. I've heard of a couple of those before, and I didn't like them, so I don't know. Don't have it. Oh boy.
well, I'm gonna be turned around their lap bars. So whenever there's lap bars only, I'm just swiveled the whole opposite direction, looking at people experience it the whole time. So.
Oh jeez. Oh,
And I have a
Lord.
stone cold face. I don't make any reaction because apparently
Oh,
that makes it
that's good.
funnier. Like, I didn't know that, but.
Nothing can be funnier than that unless you had that sombrero.
I was about to say
on.
if I could smuggle that sombrero somehow, which is impossible, onto a ride, or a ride op is like so not doing their job that they let me on with that big ass sombrero,
Yeah.
or if they put it on as a rider because it's that big, maybe that'll work. I think I would meet a few. Honestly, it could probably meet a few height requirements if I'm looking at it.
I don't think you're gonna make it all the way down the lift hill. At least not inside the train car.
Oh,
Yeah, there's way too
Jesus.
much drag.
Yeah, you're gonna float right on up out of there.
But I
My-
tell
my-
you now,
Yeah,
imagine
you're gonna
my
just
ride.
see my legs on certain. Like, if I did that on Skyrush,
Ooh.
you would the pseudo shitpost physics. You would literally just see my legs in the brake run, and my torso in the in front of Candemonium
My jeez.
with the sombrero still on head.
Oh my god, please. Yo,
Use it as
listen to this.
And that's a testament to the forces of Skyrush, because dear God,
Use it as a parachute, you know?
You know,
I can't wait to
actually
get
that might happen, but at that point I'm, and my legs are at Skyrush. All right,
that.
so
OMG.
yeah, I have. Well, I forgot what we were talking about. What ready? I need to still look through tape right here, but yeah, favorite. What were the shout outs for homies? Shout outs to people you
Shout-outs
met
for
this
homies?
year. Yeah, this is what I literally. This is a section we're gonna be doing too. Our shout out to
man.
people we met,
Man,
people we ran into.
I
Too
think,
many.
I think,
Right.
I met a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
I
If I
did.
could just
I
shout out one
definitely did meet a
person.
lot of people. I would definitely say shout out to all of BCS for one.
Yes.
Because every single person in the group is amazing. They all bring their own certain flair, their personality, their vibe to it, and it just makes BCS what it is. So, God bless the members of BCS. I'm so happy to have known each and every single one of you guys. But it's crazy because the people that I will definitely highlight, some of them are on this phone right now.
Oh.
Oh,
On this podcast.
shucks.
Dad, Katie.
Oh, shucks. You didn't have to do all that.
Dog,
Oh,
it ain't got no Kleenexes.
Darn it.
Oh, goddamn,
One
Lauren.
thing that I want to say is that this person I actually met this year had known for long, but is actually one of the closest people in BCS that I know, and very, very caring, very, very thoughtful, very hospitable. Just makes you feel right at home. I feel like I can call and talk to them about pretty much anything, and that is Day. That is my nickname for him.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm getting all these new nicknames.
Yes.
That's
Parlay
what I
dress.
do. Parlays, that's funny too.
Yeah.
Taylor Day has been an amazing person. He's really taught me some things about myself. He tells it real. He's blunt. He's not gonna sugarcoat it. And I appreciate having new friendships where, they don't. It's not to the point. Even I know that it's about coasters, and I know that that's what we all do. We all share that one passion. But for me, it's a little bit more than that when it comes to some of my friendships in BCS, because I feel as though I have people who are in my corner that make me a better person.
100%.
And I know that we don't, we're not. He lives in Georgia, and I actually live in Louisiana. But that's not to say that you don't still have that same influence on people. So that is one of the reasons. Pay is definitely a shout out that I would give to this year, as far as becoming a new friend.
Thank you, Lauren.
Boom! No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
But no, to not make it redundant, and just because I'm probably gonna shout out more on the actual cast. He's also on there. So every one of y'all are gonna be talked about on the cast tomorrow. So.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I got
nice.
You. I got you.
Nice.
So, second person I would say is my homie. Unfortunately, he is not here today, but Snooks.
Mm-hmm.
That has been actually one of my really good friends in BCS since for about a good 2 years now, almost going on 3 years. He's the one that definitely has made me step up my game as far as coaster news, coaster stats, whatever you name it. He knows every single thing. I literally can call him and be like, how tall is some random coaster at Lake Compounds? And he's like, it's 310 feet. Or, I mean, of course, that's just parking, but
you know something I don't?
Like
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, the name just came out of nowhere, and 310 feet applies to Millie, so that's where those numbers just came from. But yeah, that's definitely a person. And it's crazy because I've known him for a very long time, and I just met him in person this year, and he surprised me. I did not. I knew he was coming, but I really wasn't sure. He actually popped up on a mini meet, and it was like there was no time that had passed. Like that's the one thing I want to say about BCS is that us having so many different talks every single day, and then finally meeting each other in person. It's like you've known that person for so long. The vibe is there, the personality is there, the connection is just like boom, it's just right there, and it's like indescribable, man. It's really, really awesome. The last two people I would say, I'm going to keep it short, is my good old buddy B Rod. Yeah, you said boo, but I was coming to you. I was coming to you. When he first joined the group this year, also, I think that it was really imperative for him to feel at home, and that's one thing that I wanted to implement for him. And I think that I executed that really well because you've mentioned it a couple of times, so I'm really, really glad. And I just feel like we have a friendship that, as far as our humor, it clicks just like that, and that's a really, really amazing thing. So when it comes to Brian, spending time with you, having fun with you, it's just been amazing. I'm so glad that I did meet you. You are a part of BCS, and even outside of BCS, I really wish that we were closer.
Absolutely.
In proximity. You are hilarious, sir. I don't know if something ain't right up there, but that's all right because
the Isles of the Misfits.
Misfits indeed. And the last person I would say I met also this year is Mr. Westerly.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln.
I need to get an Abe Lincoln outfit.
I
need to get fake facial hair.
Can you wear the hat?
That would be dope. That would be dope.
10-gallon hat as well.
He didn't have a 10-gallon.
No, you gotta get a 10-gallon sombrero.
Ah!
I already have one of those.
But... And then on the back and then on there you're gonna put I never tell a lie, and on the front you're gonna have Cheetah Hunt is the better one.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was good.
Then I'm lying. Like I'm blatantly lying.
You know what? 2 more honorable mentions. I'm not going to talk too much about
I
them.
can't deal.
I'm so sorry. But 2 more honorable mentions. I have to put them out there. Is my girl Yolanda and Roshana.
Those
two females are absolutely amazing. I love them. Both of them are a complete vibe. Yolanda is hilarious. Roshana is hilarious, and I enjoy every single meet that I have with the both of them. So can't wait to have more meets with them. Wesley, you're awesome. So glad to have you as a part of BCS and as a part of my life. I'm so sorry again for tricking you into thinking that I wasn't coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wes was so shocked.
go ahead
Wes
and
was so
check
shocked.
season 1 of the cast for that, because yeah, that
she
was
got you. She got you.
the best.
She got you
It
good.
was the best surprise you could. It's one of those surprises. So
It
And
was
that's
definitely awesome.
precious.
One of the best trips ever. That one goes
Lawrence-
down in history.
Lauren started that surprise shit too.
yeah, now
She
everyone's
really-
playing
Everybody
mind games with everybody.
It's like a game
Am
of
I
Clue.
coming?
It's like a game of Clue. Every meetup is a game of Clue. It's ridiculous. I love it.
A game of Clue.
It is.
Brian is coming from Atlanta to Texas.
Yeah.
Wesley is coming from Virginia with a sombrero.
I don't know how I could fit that in my bag. And you already saw the flights to
Don't-
Texas. A carry-on is just already adding on to that expense. Now, at that point, if I'm already spending a few, but just because Texas is being insane right now, I might as well. I might as well be insane in Texas while I'm there.
Don't bring that thing. Leave it at
It's
home
so
on the wall.
fitting. It's
Wes,
Texas.
listen.
Leave it
I
at
got
home
a
on the wall.
solution. I got a solution for you with the sombrero on how you get it to Fiesta.
Oh God.
Just push it all the way down on your head so that it covers your entire body, and just have somebody tote the sombrero on, and you inside of it.
You could wear it as an outfit.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
problem
hell?
solved. Next, what's going on? Where we at?
Wow.
Uh,
That was a lot.
Brian,
for us
did
all.
you shout out anybody?
I didn't shout out, but I'm so sorry. Like I can't, y'all. I can't single nobody out because everybody has had an impact in my life in BCS. I was just literally telling Lauren how BCS was the best thing that I've done. I mean, like I'm enjoying this more than I enjoyed band in school. Yeah, I was a band nerd. But like, I mean, anything, beta club, drama club, anything, and I mean, I feel like everybody. I definitely feel like to be 100% transparent. Like, Pay was very convincing with me getting in the group, and he definitely, gave me some pointers to be easy about it and not be so weirded out about everything, just to have an open mind. But Lauren, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Lauren because Lauren was she was the warmest human being I've ever met in my life. And I joined that chat, and it was like late at night. I think it was about 11:30. It was pretty late. And I'm getting on the chat not knowing what to expect, but she was so warm and embracing. I mean, we talked about everything under the sun to what shows she recommended and movies on Netflix and stuff. I mean, it was just an amazing experience, and I really feel like that set the bar for me with the group and everybody else I've meshed well with. Like I said, even like with Rail, I was actually following Rail on YouTube and didn't even realize he was the founder of the group until we went to Tennessee last year. Like, it was crazy. Oh man, it's just been crazy. I met some fantastic people. Tremel, Keith, Snooks, of course, Penny, Oscar, everybody, Will, everybody. So, yeah.
I agree.
All right.
West, I already know I got him on I'm picking him up on my back. It's like my little brother. Toting him around with the sombrero on.
Find me at
Like a motorcycle ride.
Find me at your Taurus Cerners, and it's a teddy bear with a sombrero.
I am hollering. I'm really thinking about getting that picture that Lauren put in the chat with you having it on and blowing it up, printing it out.
Go ahead.
Anytime I'm having a bad
Actually, I'm
day,
gonna put it on a t-shirt. Can we put it on t-shirt?
that would be dope. That would be dope. Every time I need a laugh or feeling bad, I'm gonna look at that damn picture and scream.
I think I think I might need to make that as merch and then put the high rollers like somewhere the sleeve small, but like have the picture.
Well, I'm buying.
And then underneath be get wacky.
Get wacky.
Oh my.
Absolutely love it. Hey, who you shouting out?
I'm a bit impaired, so I'm gonna try to make this brief. Uh, I met a lot of wonderful people. A lot of them, of course, within BCS. All you guys on the phone, y'all are my partners. Um, Also some people outside the group I want to shout out. Well, actually, one other person in the group that I've come to get a little closer to, and everybody doesn't know that we know all that much. He hasn't been around a lot, but Penny, airtime obsessed. I want to shout him out. He's been doing some good content lately,
Hell yeah.
I've been hanging out with him and doing some stuff. So he's a cool cat, and I also met Coastal Ginger this year as well.
Yeah.
Family unsupervised. They
Yeah.
are some awesome, very, very down to earth, friendly, cool people.
Hell yeah.
And I hope that we can get to Canada to hang out with Sammy, because
Yeah.
she did tell me to come on up there. So we're gonna try to get out there.
Yeah.
Sammy, we coming out there, girl. We coming up there.
Trying.
If I got my
Um,
passport, I'm ready.
yeah, so we definitely want to get up there. And Coastal Ginger, if you can make your way over, whenever, we're gonna let you know when we're trying to come up there. But we definitely want to come up and visit with you guys.
Yeah.
And of course, Lauren, you are definitely a strong female presence within the group, and we definitely like that. Always need some strong leadership from females. Brian, thanks for
Absolutely.
teaming up and helping out on the IG page.
Listen.
It's lit.
Yes, sir.
And
We
then
doing that.
Wes, thanks for also inviting us on to the podcast and stuff, and sharing,
Hell yeah.
some crazy light and some antics on with BCS, and giving us a little bit more character. It's definitely appreciated. And of course, all the video and content you helped me with by adding pictures and videos. So it's just been, everybody's been very helpful, and
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. And it's been a good year. Lot of moving forward.
Absolutely.
And
Cannot
appreciate
agree
y'all
more.
for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Sorry we got all sentimental on you.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's all cool.
You know, man. Y'all on that crew, man. I'm telling you, and we talk about, and Wes, we really do, like, we talk about you all the time. That you
I
like,
know you. Even
whenever
when you're not around, man, you got such a presence. You always spoken
for
of.
real, all
Yeah,
the
you've
time.
had such an impression. I guess, I don't know. I guess with me, the thing about with me is that you're half my age, but like when I talk to you, I never even think about that shit. I just
You
always
don't.
feel like
You don't.
you are literally exactly half my age.
yeah, we did the math.
I don't do meth. I don't know what you're talking
Wait a minute.
about.
I'm so tired of this. Y'all are wearing me thin.
It's Mary Jane for me. Mary Jane,
Oh,
Mary
well,
Jane, Mary Jane. I don't do
thin.
meth. I don't know what you're talking about, Wes.
Yeah, Wes is the bomb.com, man. I'm telling you, like, I mean, with either me and Pay, or me, Pay, and Lauren and Snoop, wherever we are at, like we at a park or something, we like, hey, we gonna act like West. We gonna be like throwing ourselves all over the place and shit. Like, it's just funny. Do the West, right?
He done taught us how to ride.
Yeah. Hey, when we get on this ride, y'all already know what's up. Hey, we doing the West today. Hey, let's do it.
You know,
We even dedicated rides to you.
We did, and I don't even think West seen it.
No, that's just like
Let me tell you, Wes,
crazy to
every
me.
time I'm on air and I go
Every
through
time.
that fake airtime and it throws me up in the air, I think about you.
Oh,
I think-
because
think-
you guys are in front of or behind me in that one ride.
Yeah. I think about West on the Outer Bank. The Outer Bank on air and the wave turn on Cyclone. Because
Yeah,
his
he's just
arms are like,
And he's just out the
whoa.
train.
He be looking like them little inflatable things that be in front of them car
Oh
lots.
yeah,
They
that
be
get you
waving
coming.
in it.
Yeah.
Like his
Wacky
arms are like
inflatables.
crazy, man. I told him to get insurance on them like Tina Turner did her legs.
Wait,
Yeah, Wes, do you have insurance?
Yes.
He need insurance on his arms alone.
I would say so too.
Auto insurance on.
Separately.
I'm like,
What?
you think I need perimeter insurance because of my
Arm perimeter
Yeah,
insurance.
no, you.
No.
I thought that you were working with the parts doing clearance.
I was like, if that were the case, that's how I'm getting all these places.
Oh my god!
I'm getting free passes.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I wish, because I think they need to check. There's times I'm not even throwing myself, like, and I'm hitting shit. So yeah.
Oh my god. We
Oh
need to
yeah, I didn't even think about that part when I said that.
stretch arms.
Like Stormrunner, you can't really throw
Incredible.
yourself.
That should be your name.
Oh, it's Elastigirl. That'd be stretching, but
That's right. I forgot.
but Stormrunner, you can't really throw yourself on because it has the over-the-shoulder restraints, and the seat is like really packed. Like,
Back down
but
with walk by air.
but in general, like, if I'm able to hit the pine tree consistently on the side of that, that's a problem. If I'm able to hit,
I was just
a
about to
tree.
say, I thought of some
With
trees
over the
close to
shoulder
that ride.
restraints.
No, like, if I'm able to hit the tree on Mystery Mine, Fire Chaser Express on the second half every time before the break or the backward section, that's probably a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just have
That's
abnormal
you.
legs.
There's some trees
That's-
over there.
Yeah, right, they look like they too far away for that.
No, there's like a small little pine tree that you go down. That's like a small little one. I always
Reaching your hand
hit
in
it.
them folks' woods. We going through the turn, West reaching in the woods, petting deer. You really got time for him. And we gonna call West measuring tape.
Elasti-Boy.
Yeah, Elastiboy. I like
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, love them. No, I was saying to get insurance though to protect your arms, so if they get damaged, you get the best care for them and stuff like that, so they stay
But no,
intact.
he does clearance, so he's usually okay.
The only time I wasn't was and honestly, the time it happened on
Wait.
Voyage the last time, I really wasn't throwing myself like that. It was Voyage being Voyage. Okay.
What did
like-
you slap the outside of the tunnel or something?
Yeah,
before you
it was
did
the last segment. Literally the last like maybe 800 feet of track,
What
and
in the world?
I slapped like one of the catwalks on the bank, the last 90-degree bank turn.
You better be glad you didn't cut your hand.
Bro, I was like looking. I'm like, holy, because my finger was numb for like 5 minutes after that. Both of them, and I was like, that could have been. Imagine if there was uneven like wood. If I hit it not as graceful, like just not actually tap it.
Oh my god.
Imagine that a splinter through my finger or something. I don't know.
That's what I just thought about. Hallelujah. God, that's crazy.
And what's
Yikes.
crazy to me is that was the ride that secured it as my number one, like with an easy margin. And that's only
That is
because
so
of the
wild.
absurdity of the
The
ride.
best-
It's like it's so like
you are gonna achieve your goal of becoming a crash test dummy.
We really listen.
see. I was waiting for someone to use the Grinch clip where he's literally using himself as a crash test dummy, but no one's using it. And I would have loved y'all because I'm a cult. That's a cult classic for me because I know it's genuinely probably not that good, but that movie is so true. You like literally, I have that scene in my head like you can't deny it. He's sitting there all
Oh my
stupid, like
God.
oh my god, like, and you can see now, like I can see it like past my childhood, like it's clearly like a dummy, like some like some cloth doll that they use for the actual crash, but even that looks funny. So I don't know, like the fact that like that they did that is funny. So yeah, they don't make slapstick anymore, and I will always be a fan of slapstick comedy. So
I must say I did like some Three Stooges.
that is the
Yeah.
one thing me and my dad you can put on. He doesn't really laugh at like shows or movies like that, but Three Stooges,
He
It was
hollers.
just
he
insanely
is
stupid.
on the ground curled up like you.
Oh my god. From the Three Stooges.
And it makes me laugh because I'm like, the Three Stooges? Like, why do out of every sort of media that could be out there, these elaborate, set up jokes that are out there, the Three Stooges.
Right. I thought about Boondocks before I actually really watched it. I was like, why does everybody think that this is so hilarious? And then I actually...
Oh, the Boondocks is
amazing. Yeah,
amazing.
it is ridiculous. Yeah.
Very much so. And then I was like, okay. This is actually hilarious.
It is awesome. And Regina King, oh my God, she did an awesome
that is
job
a
in the
talented
show.
woman.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
it
did
is.
great.
She did.
Well,
Oh,
instead of last thing we have here, last two things, is your favorite moments of 2023.
Oh God. Ooh.
Now we'd keep it down to three at least, obviously. And if you have one that trumps all of them, I would say that.
Can I
one.
go first and be brief?
Yes.
I
Oh,
know what I'm about to say.
what you? No, you don't. I don't think you gonna know.
Okay.
When we were dancing that morning right before we went to Dollywood.
Oh.
Wait. Which one was it? Was I there for that one?
No.
That's all I was saying. I don't remember y'all dancing. I remember everyone
Oh
being.
yeah, no, we were dancing in the parking lot
Yes.
at the hotel.
We were getting ready to leave, and we were stoned. Yeah, and we were literally in these people parking lot. I was walking up dancing, so you don't see me. And yeah, Pay and Snooks is out there just jamming. They get it in the parking lot, and Lauren gets out the car, and she
y'all were at Dollywood?
No, we were at the hotel parking lot.
No, because me and RC will just be like, all right. Anyways,
Yeah, that was
well, the smoke will be coming out, and we'll be dancing coming out of the car.
Listen, for real.
Now we don't do that anymore, obviously, but like,
Yeah,
there was time like 2022 before the cast. Oh my goodness,
man.
we were some goobers, no cat. That's all I'll say.
Not good.
Wes, I just want to say I am disappointed in one thing that you did this year.
What is that?
You were not smoking when you had on that Halloween costume. That would have been
Oh,
great.
I have a video of me smoking with it.
Oh damn,
Yes.
that did. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been good.
I'll send it to y'all.
Walking down the street, I was like, "Oh my God!" If he could have been smoking while he was walking, that shit would have been.
Okay,
hot.
so I'll send it to y'all, but yeah, like I definitely have a video of it happening. Yeah, like, it's no way. There's no way. Like,
Okay, well, I'm not disappointed.
in
It
fact,
actually was.
I'm surprised because I have it. So I'm surprised that thing doesn't just straight up smell like terrible. I wore it for 6-8 hours. I was sweating it the entire time because inside it was terrible. No, hell no, that was that. But I was definitely glistening when I took it off. It was
Wow.
yeah.
I was gonna definitely ask if it was hot.
No, that's why when I was standing outside and I was just chain smoking for so long, and everyone's like, "How? Oh, it's cold." I'm like, "Oh shit, is it actually cold?" Because I was like, I've been out here chilling out because it is so hot in there in this suit. Yeah, I was saying I need to keep that for honestly when I need to go for some like crazy winter challenge or going to a park when it's really cold. Like, yeah,
You gonna wear the suit? The
Underneath.
suit? I'm hollering. I'm hollering.
Leave it to West.
Of course.
All right, but y'all two, what are your favorite moments or favorite moment?
Ooh, go ahead, Lauren.
So I would definitely have to say my favorite moment for 2023 of this year, if we're talking about coaster related, would be my trip to Dollywood. I've been planning on going to Dollywood for years, and I just didn't know. I mean, Dollywood is definitely for me, and I say for a lot of other people, it's one of those parks that's a little difficult to get to.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really close to an airport, and it's in the mountains, really. So
Yeah, and I hear Silver City's worse, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, Branson, Missouri is definitely worse than that. So
Wow.
to know that, I heard from the group, hey, Lightning Rod's getting a BBL. She's gonna be no more. She's
Like
gonna
you
be
just
pink.
said that so
BBL.
casually. It's just
She did.
that's what got me.
Lightning Puff, the ride.
Lightning Puff, get out of here.
Lightning Puff.
Roger.
And to
the
me,
ride.
I was just like,
Mm.
there's no
Roger.
way. I have been waiting to ride Lightning Rod forever. And
Right.
I got him.
I was the same way.
Ride it before they changed it. And literally within like less than a month, I was able to finagle a way to get out there. And so I was just really proud of the fact that, God, for one, allowed that to happen, everybody to get there safely, have fun, and get back to the destination. So that's first and foremost. And for two, just being able to have that experience. Like Dollywood is just an amazing
yes.
park in itself.
Beautiful.
And to be able to, experience it with y'all was just awesome. That was just a plus.
Yes.
So I would definitely say getting out there to Dollywood.
Well, it wouldn't have been nothing if you didn't dance, so I'm glad we went.
Oh, God. And Lauren is a phenomenal dancer. Let it be known. Quarters is kept because she was showing her between her and Michael. They were showing us how to do all the line dances at the BCS mixer during the anniversary meetup. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah,
Well, yeah, I spun around a few times and I almost fell down, so I stopped.
always.
Oh, my Lord. Didn't you fall out of Dollywood too?
He did
I
fall
fell,
at the front gate,
and I fell off the bunk bed.
and he
Wait a
fell
minute.
in a flower bed
I did see that.
at
I
Dollywood.
took a picture of it.
Yeah, in a laying back.
Yeah, it's generally gonna be
I just let him stay.
me falling somewhere.
Who has the time?
Wes, what was yours of 2023?
But I'll say one of them, specifically BCS, one of them, and that was, in my opinion, I might have to be the bluesiest, the Air Force One. When we were all there.
Oh my God, that was mine. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, look.
That night when y'all came down to ride it for the first time, and Wes was like on the train before us. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Wes.
Yeah, and then
my
I
God, that
came,
was mine.
and then y'all were waiting, and I'm like, I'm ready myself. I mean, it was from literally that moment from going to Rodney's. All Rodney Scott's, or let me check exactly. I want to make sure I get that right. But from that barbecue, all the way to the end of that Airy night was phenomenal. Like it really was. Like, and it was just more so because for me, I love like connections. That's what is the purpose of life for me. Is like
Absolutely.
having people that you connect with, that you can do the things you love to do with, and then always being able to have friendly connections, like able to respect people, do cool shit together. Like, I don't know. I just think like it relates, like be human. Like, I just think that to me is like what gives me energy when I'm in these situations. So I'm just like being able to see and talk and hear so many opinions and even troll with a few. Sometimes, because like I can't always troll with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be
Well, you can, but you might.
I mean, you know what I mean though. I'm a troll that can see, all because I control. They don't like it. That's me. I'm a still troll. I'm respect who they are, but because I respect them as a person, and I want to keep hearing from them. So
yeah, some people do get mad about that stuff.
But yeah, like that. Having those cheap beers, because you can't get cheap beers anymore. And then being plastered essentially at the mixer with the buzzing environment.
Yeah.
To the point where I was, because that cart did me in, because I was hitting it almost every ride after Airy. So
wow.
By the time I got to the mixer, I was felt like Flat Stanley. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Wow.
To be fair, I think that's why the pain in my thighs was not nearly as apparent. Because the next day, like I checked for bruises, there weren't any, but I was from the pain. I was surprised there wasn't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. It's it's hauling ass, man. And to let you know, like how we were saying that the red train is faster than the blue train. And when Paige just went, I think it was yesterday or something when he went, they were actually running the blue train. Now the original time for it is 49 seconds. With the blue train, after it ran, it got down to 46 seconds. From what he said when they timed it. But when we went the time before, and I was like, damn, it's really hauling. They said it was 43 seconds. And the original time is 49. And it's cold. So
RMC's
like
breaking in.
That's what I'm worried
RMC's
about.
always
It's
breaking in.
It's gonna be trying to run off the tracks then. By the time it gets about 2 or 3 years
I mean,
old.
shit. Why do you think Gwazi is always overshooting its brake run now?
L to the yes. Oh God, that's another one. Oof. Lord have mercy.
It sure is.
RMC is my favorite manufacturer for sure.
I can't pick. I can't pick.
Between them and Intimate, I guess as favorites, but RMCs, I'm just loving the consistency amongst those. As far as the ones I've read, I hadn't wrote the ones that are pathetic, I guess, but pedestrian, woman of the night, RMCs. I hadn't written those.
It's not getting better.
Really, only
think
ones I've heard that are
bro.
mid are the single rails, and we'll have one BCS member that'll die for those. So, I mean,
Oh,
You know what?
so I don't know. It's like everyone like, and even then, it's like what I'm saying is
Shout
like
out to
they
Costa
can't.
Fit. Shout out to Costa.
Yes,
Fit.
shout out Coaster.fit. Follow them on Instagram.
IG,
I don't know if they're on
yeah.
anything else, but shout out to Steph.
Yeah.
But definitely
Steph
started
is
out
my
new,
boy.
and now definitely a more active member for sure. So I definitely appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Cool,
Especially
Bro, he
because
can
I can
he
have
travel
conversation
anywhere
with
to
this
partner
man.
with you.
Yeah, he has a portal, in Toontown that they just throw on the ground, and just I couldn't even keep myself straight with that one. Like,
He'll be like, "Oh, you going to Austin Towers tomorrow? I'll be there. I'll meet you there."
yeah, you see, he
Austin
pulls it
Towers.
out of his ass, just
No, he just said, I'ma
slaps
pull
it
up.
on the ground, and he will jump in
Yeah.
that portal, appear in front of
Yeah.
the
You gonna
gate,
be at Alton Towers? I'm pulling up.
and then you're gonna
That's
hear,
what he say.
and you go, "Good day, mate. You here for Staffordshire? You trying to get a mission to Alton Towers?"
And look, and then he gonna be back home with his wife and kids by that night. I'm telling you,
End of the night.
crazy.
I just need
Back
to
in
know
that
what
level.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit power he has that I need.
Yeah, that's my movie. I used to love that movie. Yeah, but yeah, he is everywhere. Like he went to like Great Adventure and New Jersey, and no Great Adventure like Magic Mountain like within a few days. Seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, we,
he flew.
Redwood Forest.
I'll be saying we have some troopers in BCS.
I can do all that flying. I can do some, but not that much. I'm not that
We
comfortable with
definitely
it.
do have some people who don't. That doesn't make any sense. And then
Yeah.
the crazy part about it is, I feel like he just has the mentality of like everybody can do it because he does. So he'll just be like, "Oh yeah, come on down." I'm like, "What?"
Mm-mm. I got to start 2 OnlyFans pages to keep up with all that.
Exactly. I have a teleportation device or
Just saying.
something.
Yeah, going like that is I was
wish.
trying to do like basically I semi did that last year, and
I wish I could.
let me tell you,
hate
by
y'all.
September, I didn't even want to go to Florida in September, but I knew that Will was going and a few others were going, and then obviously there was other occasions, so I was like, I'm gonna go. But I kind of like the break, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I still kind of like the break I have right now with coasters, because I was like it's nice to have Katie an hour away. Sure, that's nice, but
Hell yeah. Ooh.
you get bored of that, and now I'm not because I haven't had it. It's been like a few months, and a few months now is gonna be 6 months by the time in the opening day. So I'm gonna be sweating, I'm be drooling by the time at entrance in the opening day. You know what I'm saying? But for other parks, it's like I'm feeling that way for other parks, like SoCal or NorCal. Please, like I want to see those new experiences. Like right now, I'm feeling that way with Texas Stingray. I'm like, I want to see how this
Hell
thing has
yeah.
broke in. Because
that's
I've been to Fiesta, and I'm gonna have a long refresher because it's been officially 10 years now. The last time I was there was 2014.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely new credits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Texas Stingray is phenomenal.
Yeah, and they said it's like right now. They said it's almost better than Thunderhead. That's what I'm hearing.
Lightning Pump.
Mm.
I'm about to say Lightning Thunderhead, Lightning Thunder. All these goddamn storm names. What the hell?
And apparently Thunderhead isn't actually themed to around a storm. I found that out the other day. I'm kind of sad. That like puts the coaster down like 0.2
Oh no!
in its ranking, but
come on,
it was 0.0002 in its ranking.
What are you complaining about now?
So apparently Thunderhead is based on the Thunderhead Mountains, which have a lot of thunders, like mountain thunderstorms and all that stuff. But I'm like, that is lame. It should be based on the Thunderhead, like the formation of a thunderclap. That is badass.
Just imagine that in your mind and don't.
But that's not what it is. That's not what they marketed it to be.
Just imagine that.
Okay, I feel like I'm like.
Who told you this? Who told you this? Was it the punk president?
No.
If it's a Thursday, it don't count. They don't know.
No, but we were looking at it together because I was like, "Ain't no way, bro." Then we were looking at the wiki and then the trailer and like the commercial.
Put it in the chat.
And okay, I had to find it again. This is like a month or two ago.
It don't exist.
You can look at Thunderhead's marketing trailer, and that definitely you'll see a thunder, a mountain.
You're not gonna sit up here and talk about Thunder Bay.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Gwazi right now on someone's Facebook, and I want to write Gwazi.
Oh God, Gwazi is.
Speaking of that, what are your hidden? Who didn't answer? If they didn't answer, the favorite moments. Unless you asked me.
Well, it was me.
Oh yeah, so we had the same.
I really said that you had mine, but I would honestly say at this point, then since you took
he literally stole your thunder, babe.
You stupid.
But stole your thunder, babe.
But what I will say is that the Airy Grand opening then, and I would say because that was literally my second RMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, my second RMC, that was like straight up VIP treatment when we came in there. Like when we came in there with our lanyards on and stuff, getting the free T-shirts that nobody else exclusive, nobody else can get them. But then I was there by myself. I literally came by myself, and but I was like I was gonna be there for that. And then, but yeah, I ended up meeting Pay, and I met Penny and Sevy and stuff or whatever at the time, and But I gotta give it to that day because that's how I ended up getting into BCS.
Exactly.
So because legit, it was like we got to talking, and it probably took me about 3 or 4 days, and I was like, okay, yeah, I join, and it's been up from there. I literally followed up like a month and some change, and met West and everybody else, when we did Dollarwood the first time. So. It's been up
so that was
then.
really just a month later?
For me, yeah, it was really, really quick. So I'm like, I hope these people ain't crazy, but I'm gonna go anyway.
I remember that. I remember that Dollywood day because I met everyone for the first time, like all the newer people. Like it was basically everyone besides like Rel and Will. Yeah. And then I'm sitting here like blasted as hell. I'm just like, God, how am I gonna remember all these names?
Yeah, that's how
I was calling people other people's names. I was like, oh,
yes. Absolutely.
No, seriously.
Yeah, but it's people that
Yeah, but the personalities
from Adam nor Eve
at all.
It was just able to just vibe like.
Yeah. And the same way it's on the same way that it is on the phone, it's how it is in person. Like it's just easy.
It sure is. It really is.
The hugs feel genuine, everything. Like it's just dope.
It's just crazy because we're just all from different walks of life, and
man, I'm still wondering if I had left Busch Gardens like 5 minutes earlier or later.
If you would have been a part of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have seen y'all, seen it around, but I wonder if I would have felt a certain way. Oof, I ain't gonna get into that.
Wait a minute.
I'm like,
another episode.
That is a whole other, yeah. Yeah, essentially, I am happy with who I found and ended up with. That's all I'm gonna get into with that. With the two, whether it be Buzz Bars or whether it be BCS. But right now in this BCS centric episode. I'm super happy to be. I found this said group of people.
Absolutely, man.
And hope to continue to grow with this family.
Y'all my
rock
kind
coasters.
of people.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I don't know why
Y'all
you
my
can tell
kind of people.
we just like singing random melodies.
Kay has a song for everything.
Yeah, he speaks in song.
No, I do that too. That's why I was like.
my
He
kind
speaks in
of
song.
people.
All right, last one here. What were the hidden gems of 2023? This could be anything. This could be a coaster. It could be food. It could be a flat ride. It could have been an experience that happened. It could be like a cheat code.
That's a good question, but I wish I had a little time to think on it. I'm finna think, while y'all doing y'all thing.
Yeah, I needed to study these questions beforehand.
Oh, shit.
See, I unsent it, but I look at back.
I got you, Wes.
I probably should have sent it with that.
I'm ready, Wes. I got
Damn,
you.
that's a good question, though.
For many, many times I went to Fun Spot, the spider was disassembled. And I was like, I hope they put this damn thing together. And one day I went and they were testing it. I said, oh, Lord. And then when I rode it, oh, my God, that thing is crazy.
I'm
So-
still upset I didn't ride that. Like, because every other one I have seen looks so, just not even mid, it just looks ass. Like,
no.
it looks
That one
ass.
is
That
fun.
one?
Everybody agrees.
it looks 2 times
Oh, most
speed.
definitely.
Like,
What you say
Yeah.
it looks like?
it looks like you're looking at it 2 times speed, like sped up.
And the noise it sounds like it's gonna fall apart though, but it is amazing. It literally sounds like
It just
is
might
going
one
to
day.
fly off the
Oh,
bones.
God. Don't say that because, I'm on it quite a bit.
You are.
The cha-
You are. You really are.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get on it, I am definitely
Yeah, it's
slightly
a
afraid.
bit on the jank. But, yeah, it's one of them hidden gems. The thing got airtime, man.
Yeah.
Indeed. I mean, I just honestly, every time I get on it, I'm like, why don't they install seatbelts? Because I feel like it just might be needed.
Yeah,
So-
I'm surprised they hadn't thrown a few kids off.
Not throwing a few.
I have a
What is
few.
happening?
I have a few to give.
Okay.
Just to help you out with this is how deep it goes. So at Dollywood, at the Skillet, because first off, if you're just getting the cinnamon bread at Dollywood, that's fine. But everywhere you go at Dollywood, the food is fucking great. Like, unless you specifically don't like what they're selling, they're great. So
Yeah.
at the Skillet, it's seasonal. They'll have different seasonal things there sometimes. Oh, the street tacos were so fucking good when I got it in April. But I got these. I got these other ones. I forgot. It was like potatoes and shrimp. Oh my god. But
Wow.
basically, you should go there. Sit down near where you can see lightning rod. At least that side where you can oversee a little bit of lightning rod. And there will be so many duckies that will come up. They won't be aggressive. Don't worry. But so many ducks that will come and they're chilling out.
I don't
They'll-
fuck with the ducks.
Look, they're chill at Dollywood because they're used to it. All right, you know what I'm saying?
No. They get a little aggressive and they get a
Yeah, I
little
don't know.
goofy at times.
I will say I'm a little apprehensive when it comes to.
Ducks and geese.
Man, I'm glad that y'all didn't scare that duck away when we and Will were there then, because that was literally the most. We were chilling. She was respectable as fuck.
She just wanted some company.
That's what it looked like. Obviously, she wanted food too, but I gave a little bit of food. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I gave a little bit of the bread.
He just let the
Probably
damn
leading
ducks
a
some.
movement. She wanted to change the duck's image.
But she was sitting in the puddle of water after it rained, just chilling, just look at it. It's having. I was like, for people that aren't afraid of ducks, barely, they're not always there that close, but they'll just be in the pond too, and it's a very nice view with some of the best food in the park. Definitely a hidden gem, 2023 for me. And I think you can always do that just because Skillet's always there.
And grist meal there, the damn cinnamon bread.
Well, yeah, but yeah. Oh, last thing I'll add to that: go to Grist Mill. Okay, I get there is an area in the front. It's not as good. They it's not freshly baked like it is at Grist Mill. They don't.
Oh,
It's
grist
not
meal.
it's not the official bakery that they make it from. They bring it over there, or they put it in heating ovens or whatever. So it's like
it's dry.
whatever it is, it's still amazing. It's still amazing.
Tastes like Wonder Bread in the
No, okay, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just if you want to maximize the Dollywood specific cinnamon bread experience, go to Gristmill. Because then you get all the toppings there too. You can get actual jam and stuff there too. Just go to Gristmill.
Yeah.
Because I heard at $2 City is apparently they put icing on that one, just straight up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, Gristmill is amazing.
Diabetic coma after that.
I will bite. I'm telling you, bite that piece of bread, you will sit there and push it down your throat with your finger. It's so good.
No, I go through probably 2 loaves when I'm ever up there.
Oh my God! Now
one in one sitting.
Oh God, yeah, that ain't working for me. I've been fell out in there into a sugar coma.
Now I will fall asleep on the train, the whole train ride after, but it'd be worth it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I would
That is
say
wild.
hidden gem is definitely the anything boysenberry at Knott's Berry Farm. Oh my God. Y'all, they have this boysenberry like concentrate where you can make your own juice. I bought 2 bottles. They were gone in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, baby, you ain't saying nothing. Imagine it being in my house.
I need to try all the boysenberry stuff there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think they have boysenberry beer there too. Like,
I think so. Anything that you can think of, they've made. They have literally made. But excuse me, I'm sorry. It's such a dope part.
no, it's getting to that point. The cast's pushing 3 hours or 2.5 at this moment.
Oh
But
shit, yeah.
that was a perfect.
Oh Lord.
Honestly, though, we didn't even get to any of the news. To be honest, I had the points we're talking about, but like I said, that was probably gonna be just enough on its own.
That's another episode then. So you fine.
Oh, I will ask. Have they put back the Cosmic Coaster train?
In Texas, I heard they have.
Yeah, I was wondering about Georgia.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Well,
about Georgia.
yeah, they're closed.
It'll probably be open with the park next year. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the park is closed anyway.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're about to announce the name of that Ultra Surf thingy though, because they actually put out a post of Splash Waterfalls today, like an actual post. So I said,
it was that throwback Thursday.
Yeah, it was throwback, but I'm like, they finna get ready to push that on out there. I know. I mean, it's gonna be stupid anyway. I hate the names, the choices. Yeah. So it probably will be Aquaphobia or Iron Splash.
It's not even not much of a water ride.
It's really not. That's on like just go with Iron Splash because it's supposed to technically be in the steampunk area. So I mean, Iron Splash would be the only thing that you could really kind of theme it off of, which I feel like the station is gonna be like what it is on Kid Flash, that little tin roof. And I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Jesus.
My weed is settling.
Y'all, any last thoughts? Well, I guess technically you did your shout outs, but any you forgot or any you want to re-shout out? Yourself, because we will be wrapping it up here. Most likely, we get a hold of these people any longer. Just BCS and recap a little, honestly. And I really, honestly, I'm super happy we did that. Because if it was a week later, I'd probably be like, it's 3 weeks. No one's saying anything.
Hey, I told you whenever you need us, or need me, however hey, I got you. We'll come on and clown with you.
No, any shout outs for y'all? Anything else to say?
I'm just gonna say myself.
Thanks for asking me on again and the rest of the crew.
Me
Absolutely.
too. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for having us.
Follow me at Coaster_Shorts on IG. I'm telling you.
Pay loves coasters.
With LUV.
Yeah, LUV.
LUV. And mine, of course, is Gerst Lauren.
Yes, the only
Love that.
non-lame
I love that.
Lauren Doozy.
That's right.
Okay, if your name's Lauren, I really don't take offense to that. I just,
Girl,
it's a
Lauren,
joke.
Number 3.
It is a joke.
Lame Lauren.
A joke.
But we're in 2024. Who knows? This joke could be taken out of just really out of context.
Oh, bro. Yeah, it might be a running joke, but don't be offended.
You're cool, Lauren. You just didn't come up with a cool username.
Appreciate it.
Gerst
No, you
Lauren.
talking to them other Laurens that didn't come up with Gerst Lauren. We know you cool.
That is so funny.
All right, y'all.
Hilarious.
And also go ahead and follow BCS at Black Coaster Society on Instagram, on Facebook. If you want to get into the chat and go ahead and talk coasters all day.
Yes.
And essentially all night too in the third shift support chat. Go ahead and join the Facebook first, but if you're interested in becoming a nerd, diving deeper into this hobby, go ahead and join.
Yeah.
And like he said, anyone is available. Literally, you could be purple or rainbow colored.
That's
It
right.
doesn't matter. Literally, if a talking cat or mouse was enthusiast, they could
I
join.
would actually be
Cat.
interested in having a talking cat
Oh my
as a
God.
member of BCS.
Okay, but like, would they be goober sized or would they be human sized?
I
Goober
think human size
size.
because it makes it
No.
more weird.
A big ass cat like that you got to meet in person.
And they're
Yes,
walking on
absolutely.
2 legs?
What kind of edible have you eaten tonight? I don't want to see that shit. Hell no.
Look, that's discriminatory. Cat lives matter, Brian.
Yeah, but little cats' lives matter. I don't want to see no. I don't want to. Listen, if I want to meet a Siamese cat, I go off the grid somewhere. I'm not. No. So when when this cat comes to a meetup, let me know so I can stay my ass at home.
No, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
meet that.
surprise you with the King's Minion, not the sombrero.
Oh hell no. We will no longer be friends.
Wait.
And you gonna have to delete me off the podcast or I'm gonna sue you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
But yep,
Yeah.
guys, it's been a long one. It's been a good one, but like you said, they're really the vibe ain't changed if you join. So, if you want to get on this madness, go ahead and join. Take care, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out.
Stay homey. You never know who you'll meet in this hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Happy 2024, yo. Let's get it.
Hey.
Let's get these creds.
Wow.
Get these credits.
We out.